I think I got another critter living underneath my shed at home here at the house. So, okay, we're live from Port Huron, Michigan.
Sarah is first. AZ
Sarah.
second.
Woohoo. That is, that AZ guy, he's really slipping, like yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it was spontaneous.
Oh, yeah.
It was boom, boom.
I better hit like button first. Oh, cool. We're gonna bring this over.
Hit the like button. Yep.
Okay. You're still trying to get set up, you guys. Okay, cool. Okay. Mrs. Stickley is the first one.
Yes, she is. Sarah.
Yeah, all my screen icons are all in a different place. I don't know what Gracie did when she hit my keyboard. She messed everything all up where I had things put certain places and oh well. I guess I can put them back. I don't know which Daisy always says ladies first. Hey, yeah, that's true.
That's right. You're right, AZ.
Yeah, where's your manner, Paul H? Who has manner? Yeah, no, you're right, AZ.
Yeah, boy, it was windy down there on the water. I'm glad I took the Air 2S because it was windy.
Mm.
So did you get any more sign work, Paul?
Well, that reminds me, I got to charge the drone up for tomorrow, don't I? I got aerials to do tomorrow. That one for Morpeth, they're gonna do it themselves. So that doesn't hurt my feelings. They're gonna pick it up tomorrow. Yeah, I kind of wondered because I don't think it's by the time they sign the paperwork, they gotta put it on MLS before the sign goes up, eh? So,
yeah. Yes, Sarah.
Oh yeah, they're ready.
Oh, really? It's 100. AZ said it's 107 and humid.
Oh. We never got that hot.
It's not warm here. Is it warm there, Paul? It was only 70 degrees right now here.
Yeah, but it's
no humidity.
Yeah, it's not much humidity, but it was warm enough. So. Okay.
In fact, it was a little cold down there on the water, just for short sleeves, but I was all right.
Yeah. What mustard? Pork.
Or something like that.
The Filipina. Hey, Filipina.
See, she posted another video today. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
Because and that was from years ago. I remember learning that they could lose in the case. It takes a long time.
Yep, she's been putting out a lot of content too, and live and video.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, I always say, Paul, she's a rising star.
Yep, probably is.
She's got the beauty, the looks, the intelligent, she's very articulate. Yep.
Hey, Susan Lee.
Susan, how you doing?
Okay. Oh, cool.
Hi, boo-boo. Yeah, I still haven't decided what to do with the Mini 3. Should I sell it or not? Or,
Oh, yeah.
you know, with the winds and everything that there are here, I'm not so sure that the Mini 3 can handle it.
Hmm. I don't know, the way some people are talking about it can handle quite a bit of wind. I thought, but
I know.
I think it'd handle the wind better than the hotel though.
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess-
definitely.
That hotel just not, they could fly faster. I think it'd be a really hell of a good drone, you know?
Well, the only thing is that if you fly the hotel, Paul, you got to get used to the stick movements because it's different than the DJI. You know, when you move the stick, it moves.
Yeah.
With the hotel, you move the stick and you got to count maybe to 2 or 3 before it starts to move.
Huh.
And then, so in other words, like when I'm flying and I want it to go left and it doesn't, I'm looking at it and it's not moving. So I'm pushing it further and further. Next thing you know, it does this.
Yeah. A lot of lag in there.
Yeah, but I did notice when I flew it last night, it says that new firmware available.
Oh,
So
when the public embraces self-protection. So right. The fact is, you let out the offenders, you defund, you reduce penalties.
yep. So anyway, I just got done flying a couple of ships. I'll give you guys a preview. Pictures.
Today, knowing that people will be able to take their guns outside their own, people who we hope are sane. I hope everyone is just out, just trying to protect him or herself.
hi there, Susan Lee.
I'm not sure I could say.
Oh, Ron Lockwood just sent me.
Okay, there we go. That's the
Oh,
little
yeah.
Coast Guard tug cutter thing was upbound. It's the U.S. Coast Guard Biscayne Bay.
Right after that. So I hear all this, and again, I'm not here to support water, but this offer a couple questions. Whatever you think about that, whatever you think about the police chief, and whatever you think about it, I believe the Chinese and say, are they they're not, there are more things we should be doing. But just because we don't see what things they're not doing in two or three other stuff, doesn't mean that we should.
And
One thing for the city. And if I'm wrong,
Susan Lee says, hi, Paul Hodges.
Yep, I said hi to her.
Yeah, the water sure is blue, isn't it?
Oh, is it ever?
that's not a test. This is actually, we talk a lot on this about issues that impact the issues of disaster. One of the reasons that people
Are they just going out on patrol probably, Paul?
I think that one is stationed out of like Marquette or up there in the north, because it said it was headed back to its home port.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know myself. And I hope
Well, it's not a popularity contest when something is guaranteed by the Constitution.
You see, it's not whether or not we want it, and how it does. I didn't say how I said that. No, I didn't say it, but they support Keller at McDonald, and I want to get into the one thing, something happened in this show for the first time in the history of all cable television. You had a panelist saying, "I don't know the answer." You have to give points for help for saying that, because you never hear that on any show.
I'll speed it up a little bit. People probably getting tired of seeing that. That's the Coast Guard station, and that's the oldest lighthouse on the Great Lakes.
Yep.
Built in 1824 or something like that.
Yeah, the water does look rough, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was a north wind. You can see the flags are just,
Yeah.
So shut up and stop.
Ron Lockwood just sent me a picture, Paul.
did he? Oh, there you go.
No, nice picture.
Yes, it is.
Looks like they're at a hospital. I don't know. Don't look like a building that the helicopter would be stored in. So. Huh.
Yeah, but I think it is because it's got an X with a circle through it. I think that's a hospital
Yeah, but-
landing
yeah,
pad.
Yeah, I think so.
Make an empty promise. We keep it. A promise is everything. And it means everything to you. When we talk about nothing value to many of our folks. That's why farmers do.
Yeah.
You said you got a couple ships. What was the other one, Paul?
Let me see here. Was the Lee Tregurtha, which I really like that
Oh,
one
Oh, yeah, that's a big
because
ship.
it's the one that's got a different front, you know. Let's see.
My name is John Winnie. I'm 58 years old. I'm a retired veteran. I did tour in Iraq, 2007, 2008, in the Army. I was Second World Trade Center disaster. I responded to that in 9/11. The soldiers that we had, like you can't get really said no kill. I was always like not far. Everything was being
Yeah, it definitely got a different front end on it.
Yeah, the pilot house is different.
And I feel that nature has helped me out in finding the quality of life because I feel a lot better.
Now you notice if you get a look over here along the break wall, maybe they're not there yet, but there was two people in the water over there.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they were doing. See him right there?
Yep. The waves are really smacking up against that wall too.
Yeah, and the current is really strong there. I don't think it's the best place to be in the water.
Yeah.
But the water sure is blue today.
Oh,
You can
yes.
see it along the beach sand, you know?
Yep. Hmm.
Sure, the Grant Smith Health Insurance Agency says it's not going to be used for purpose. You can use it as a bookmark. And a profile level lopsided page. Make an airplane. Put it on your bucket or make your own custom card. Put most important piece is that it's a reminder about the great customer care that the Grand Smith Health Insurance Agency delivers. When someone can insure coverage for you and your loved ones, those are words you can hold on to.
Well, the back end is really tapered too, isn't it?
Yep.
I don't know about you, Paul, but right here, right now, it's 82 degrees, feels like 86.
Really?
I gotta say, she's warm here.
Yeah, they have, that's Interlake Steamship Company, Filipina. They have scrubbers that use water to scrub everything out. And so what you see is just a water vapor coming out. Like steam.
Go out into America and find out how in the world Trump went, what was like going on out there in the country. It's like they do that, and then 3 months later they go back to their cities and they totally forget about these conversations. They really should be mandatory Fox News. I think that we should mandate it, and I'm pretty important for it about 63.
The, Mia's laying down here just snoring away.
Oh, yeah. Grace should go out today. She come back in just tongue hanging out, breathing
Yeah.
hard. She
Yeah.
come in on the cold floor and just flop right there.
Because there are people out
Just so hot.
but the people
And I think since I'm showing my videos,
Yeah.
let me show the video from last night. It was the
financial networks in other places that do well do and are well off. that-
Clyde S. Van Ankervoort.
We're not on television. No, again, yeah, but I'm not, but you just asked the question. I think same thing. They're doing why it'd be best if people on television are talking about these things.
What happened is I got down there and I was getting it ready to go. And
Oh, that was when you forgot to hit the.
no, what happened is that it wouldn't link up. It said not take off. And then I played with it, and finally got it to take off. And so it was able to connect. And so here's where I caught it at.
Oh, okay.
Normally I catch it up the other side of the bridge.
So what was flashing there at the front of the ship?
Cars,
Oh, okay.
they turn their headlights on but as you can see, you see how the movement is a little more abrupt on the Otto?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Takes some getting used to.
At least the light's not all blown out. Looks good there.
Yeah. And you see how it kind of like staggers up the side. It's a little in and out, in and out. I notice it. Maybe you don't, but
Yeah, I can see that.
see how it kind of waddles
Yeah.
along. But you can't beat the color.
No, no.
the low light capabilities. I've often wondered what it would be like to attach that to a bottom of another drone and just get the cinematic with the other drone and just use the camera on that one. That'd be a good thing, AZ, if you could figure out some kind of make it out of not PLA, but what's the other one? The flexible, stretchy material to be able to mount that underneath another drone or hang it under another drone somehow. And then control the movements with the more steady drone and capture the video. That'd be interesting.
I don't know if you could make it that stable.
See, the only thing is like my Air 2S, the bottom plate, it has sensors down there, so I don't know if it'll allow you to take off. You'd have to eliminate your sensors. But I just don't know
I don't know.
if that heat sink that's all along the bottom there might melt the plastic on the other one.
Huh. Cool. That was a nice video.
92% of current users said they wish they talked to their doctor with Botox sooner.
Well, if that was tougher, I just had it. Oh, excuse me.
Now Epic can help you save on Botox.
It's hearing loss, kind of a confusing and frustrating experience getting hearing aids. That's why.
Hey, Drone Shots, how you doing?
Hey, Jody.
Yeah, it'd be interesting though, wouldn't it, to match up the camera on one to the camera of the other and have a comparison
Yeah.
off of the same aircraft. In other words, like if I could mount that underneath the Air 2 or the Mini 3, oh, that would be interesting.
I'll put that back. Okay, I gotta find some dishes.
Or underneath my Air 2S. Let me take a look here. You'd have to have two people, one person, it'd be like two remotes because you'd be using the one remote from the Autel versus the one remote of the DJI, and you don't know if they would conflict.
Yeah.
See, here's the Autel. And if somehow
Yeah, but I think the Mini would be too. Oh, not big
if
enough.
somehow you could mount it up underneath there.
Yeah.
But you'd have to have some kind of a spacer.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting though.
And Mavic 2 Pro or something, something a little more.
Yeah, a little
Holy
bigger.
shit.
Yep. Or
Yeah.
or an Inspire.
Yeah, there you go.
But see, this is heat sink here. That's metal.
Yeah.
And it's got sensors, down sensors. So I don't know if you could do that or not, but interesting thought.
Yeah.
At least we're thinking, huh?
Yeah. Okay, kids, supper time. Come on, Grace.
What'd you have for
Hi,
supper?
Dave.
You had sausages?
Yep, I had sausages and cottage cheese and stuff. Just feeding the dog to give him some wet food with a couple hot dogs. So
But the night capabilities of that camera is just spectacular.
okay. Well, Gracie's eating. She must have been hungry. Now she will want to go outside in about 30 seconds. Ugh.
And even the liberals already up to like Washington much importantly.
Oh, I go take a look at what the UAV forecast is supposed to be pretty good for tomorrow. I think. Well, last time I checked, well, I was checking the right city to live in. There we go. Yeah, it's supposed to be beautiful for flying tomorrow. It's at noon. The wind's gonna be 2 mile an hour, gusting to 13. That's weird.
Wow.
2 mile an hour tomorrow, Paul, but gusting to 13 tomorrow.
Yeah, it's the gust that,
And-
well, 13 doesn't bother me, but it's the,
Yeah.
you know, when it says like 8 mile an hour gusting to 30, then you
Yeah.
start to go, whoa.
Yeah, and the cloud cover is only 5% tomorrow at noon. So
Yeah.
it's all good for tomorrow. So I got to throw some batteries on the charger because I told them I'd be there about noon. So, which is good. It's all set. So
I don't know where Stickers is. Sarah was in here. She was in here earlier,
yeah.
but maybe she's not here, or maybe they're
Oh,
having dinner.
Well, it's only 5:30. He might just be getting home about now.
Yeah, having dinner, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is amazing on COVID. It'll blow your mind.
Okay, let's go. What's a
Exactly. You know, that's he just part of it is that we have a
okay.
funny. We think that is
Oh, a little bit of weather over Montreal, Quebec City, up around Calgary, Edmonton, a little bit down around Kansas, but oh, a little bit down just off of Orlando, just north of Orlando, a little thunderstorm going through. Oh. Yeah, I told you Gracie would want back out about 30 seconds.
Gracie.
Wow, she just got finished eating, right? So now
Yeah.
she got a full belly. So
Mia's out laying on the back deck.
ooh, Paul, St. Augustine Beach,
Oh,
100 degrees feels like 104.
oh my goodness.
Should
No
be hot. Maybe they won't be wearing any clothes at the teeny bar.
The teeny weeny bar. That's it.
They might have a little teeny weeny open on today. That's all.
Yeah.
Difference about it, one of the things. Okay.
Blah, 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 blah.
It is true that in the future there will be another pandemic, possibly in our lifetime, maybe not. But if you look back in history, yes, that is what happened.
There she is, Paul. Cracks me up. Screen share. There we go. There we go. There she is right there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What happened? They shut down the economy. That did not work. Kids did not learn. And that's actually an effective use of government funds right now to put it together. So it's sort of like the after action.
Mia, what are you doing?
That actually helps. So that you now have even much more.
She's not paying attention to me, I can tell you that.
No, not listening there, Paul. There's nobody down at the teeny martini bar.
Oh, heck no.
There's one guy there.
I would imagine this time of year, it's not like, the place to be. It's just too hot.
Yeah. Oh, I got a couple just came in. Yeah.
Prepare for challenges going forward. You have to innovate always. So things we did have, vaccines, therapeutics, semiconductor chips, potato chips, toilet paper. We should never face that kind of challenge again. The focus is. We have the Biden administration waiting to the feedback on sports.
Right back, Paul.
Yep, not a problem. Oh, speak of the devil. And there it comes.
Kind of like having a because my
He's slowly getting here, AZ. He's muted himself and not showing his face.
Here's William Devane for Bucks Native. Hi, I'm William Devane, and there's a storm coming.
Hey, Mr. Bill. How's it going? Bill from Newfound Drone Productions. Welcome.
Fear of your money. That's why I buy gold.
Is it nice and warm in the Newfound land?
Silver, just like gold, is a great hedge against inflation and protects my.
About 86 degrees here right now. But Paul's favorite spot there, the teeny bar, is 100 degrees right now. It says it feels like 104. So, Justin must be cooking there sitting at home. So,
Find out gold and silver should be part of your portfolio. Call now to get your free gold kit.
There we go. I had to hook my microphone and stuff back up because I was moving some.
Oh, yeah.
cables around.
yeah, even Bill said it's too hot. 24 degrees Celsius. So that's cold there, Bill. I think it's like 30 here. Yeah. But it'd be nice to just stay around 20 degrees Celsius. A nice comfortable temperature around 68, 70 degrees. Be nice to stay that temperature all year round.
Shut up.
Nice comfortable temperature around 68, 70 degrees.
You know,
Be nice to stay that temperature all year round. Yeah. So busy at work again today there, Justin, or what?
oh yeah, it's been busy.
Yeah. Look like
Well,
she's pretty
what
warm.
happened was I was on my way to Fort Meade today to finish up. I got like 5 or 6 more sheets left for there. So I was going there to try to get 2 or 3 sheets done today, and I get a call this morning about 7:38, and she was like, "I need you to come to the office." So I go there, and she's got 3.5 sheets for me of late compliance dates that are due in like 4 or 5 days.
Oh,
The earliest one's Tuesday, so I got 2.5 sheets done today, so I still have 1.5 to do. So I'll have to finish those Monday
yeah.
Monday night.
So it must be awful warm down there today.
It was 90, 89 or 90 when I got home.
Oh, because it said to me down for St. Augustine right now, it's 100, feels like 104 right now.
Let me see, because my thermometer in my truck, it's 95 now. So yeah,
Yeah.
surprised it's hotter in St. Augustine. Usually it's about cooler
Yeah.
Hey, Justin.
there. So
Just feeding Mia. I gotta check and see where I can buy some Jif peanut. Because about a month or so ago, they had a big recall on Jif peanut butter. It was had salmonella.
Oh, jeez.
So, but I usually buy 2 or 3 jars at a time, and I had a bunch, but getting down to about the bottom half of the last big jar that I have, because that's what Mia gets her medication with.
If you had it, you would have had something by now.
Oh yeah, she didn't have it, but they you can't buy it at the store. They still are holding it back.
Huh.
Hi, me. You're my mini me. Yes, you are.
Is it just in certain states or what?
Don't know. It was Sam's Club, Walmart. I know most all of your big box stores. It was a news release on Jif peanut butter. Let me see if I can pull up the article. Okay, here it is. Screen share. Jif recalls thousands of peanut butter products after salmonella outbreak.
Huh.
And that's the numbers right there. So it's a 1,352,425 is the number.
That'd be the batch number.
Yep. And it was May, published May 21st. The Smucker Company is recalling a number of Jif peanut butter products over concerns of salmonella contamination after an investigation showed more than a dozen people might have become sick from eating them. Might have been sick. The Food and Drug Administration, the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, and other state and local partners say they are investigating an outbreak of salmonella poisoning involving 14 people in 12 states. 2 of them had to be hospitalized, but no deaths reported. The CDC says 5 of the 14 patients contacted them directly, and all 5 had eaten different varieties of Jif peanut butter products before becoming ill. So it doesn't, it's just saying, that's like saying, did you chew gum before?
Yeah.
After studying samples and collected in plant in Lexington, Kentucky, the FDA says peanut butter made at that plant is the likely source of the outbreak. Smucker's issued a voluntary recall of several different products. Yeah.
Huh.
Just another thing, Oh, I got to get some more. I got to get another prescription from a Mia. She needs some more gabapentin, and I have to go to the vet because gabapentin is controlled substance. Therefore, I have to have a new script every time I have it written. No refill.
Hey, Lynn.
What do they got your dog on? Narcotics?
What's that?
What do they got your dog on? Narcotics?
Yeah, because she's got a bad back and muscles and stuff, and so they got her on gabapentin. Seems to help. You got to remember, she's probably close to 14.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, people used to go to the pet store and get antibiotics, take them for themselves. They get the pet antibiotics.
Yeah,
It's essentially the same thing. They just do it in different dosages.
right. So I'm gonna have to get another gabapentin.
Yeah. And little Ava Laura's here too now, too, besides Lynn.
Hey, Laura. So I have to call them in the morning because I don't think there's anybody there now.
Everybody.
Yeah, 5:42, probably not.
Let me call them just to be sure.
Gabapentin. I think they talked about that with Gracie if I had to put her on procedures.
Yeah,
Because they say once they start, you can't stop it. So. Hey, Corey Mano. Good evening. Welcome, Corey.
What's up, Corey?
Little Ama Laura says she's not staying too long because she's got a massive headache. Take some Tylenol or whatever they call it over there. You know,
No, see,
aspirin.
I think she got a headache like I did this morning because me and her both didn't sleep very well last night.
Oh,
And I know when I don't get any sleep, oh man, I have a bad headache the next day
hi,
because
Brianna, Paul Murray.
you know when you have those nights where you're
Uh,
tossing and turning, and but
Mia
you're like
needs a
half awake the
prescription
whole night.
for the gabapentin, 300 milligrams. And she usually gets 180 count, and I usually pick it up and I take it to Rite Aid because it's like a quarter of what it costs otherwise.
Chicken nuggets,
Gabapentin,
or
300 milligram capsules.
these are the good chicken nuggets too from the meat store. Oh, they're so good.
Yeah, that sounds good. I just wanted to call and give you a heads up, and I will come and get it in the morning.
You ain't never had chicken nuggets like these ones.
Here. Yeah, you too. We'll have it ready in the morning for pickup.
oh, that's good, Paul. Just gotta go
Yeah.
pick it up.
Go pickety up. Right, me? Yeah.
Oh no, Lynn, I don't like sweet and sour. I eat fire sauce.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, spicing it up a bit, are you?
I love spicy stuff. Sweet and sour. Oh. Not a fan of that. Now Sarah loves sweet and sour, but not me.
Yeah.
That's because Sarah is a sweet personality.
Lynn said you need sweet and sour, Justin.
You what?
Lynn said you need sweet and sour with them.
Absolutely not. No, but like I said, you guys have not had chicken nuggets, so you've had these ones from this meat market here. Oh my God, they're so good. They're seasoned and everything.
Well, this is just the warm up for Burrito Friday.
Yeah.
Probably not this week.
What?
I got other stuff. I got to try to get a new lawnmower or get the one I have fixed. My biggest concern at the moment. Otherwise, my lawn's going to get out of control really fast.
Yeah, I would bet you'd have that kind of a problem.
No, I love spicy stuff. Or I grew up eating Mexican food though too. Eat a lot of
Spicy
that.
dicey, huh?
But in California, you tend to eat a lot of Mexican food, so it's really big around there. Because there's tons of like little mom and pop restaurants and food trucks. Oh, so good.
Oh, crap.
We have one of the highest rated taco trucks here, just a couple miles from me. That is in the whole state. They get awards every year from the state and the county and everything. And they got some good tacos and tamales.
Geez, Mia's also on Epiquil for allergies.
Oh, yeah.
Epicil's quill is kind of pricey. When I get 100 tablets, or yeah, 100 capsule tablet form, $285.
Laura, if you have Excedrin over there, you need Excedrin. You need something with a lot of caffeine in it. Tylenol sucks. So does Advil.
So this was meant for you there, was it, Justin?
Success at Fox News Media.
Num, 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 num.
What is that? That's not a. That wasn't a burrito. That looked like something else.
That's a fudgesicle there.
Oh,
Yeah,
something about-
but it was a burrito earlier.
It was a burrito earlier.
Yeah,
So they do everything together. Look,
yeah.
That's ridiculous.
that is funny.
He's always optimistic, encouraging, and is a rock star. Feel full of them.
I can remember sitting next to Nina Perchatis in the newsroom, and she was such a joyful person, and she taught me everything about ions, cooking gas, or a ray of sunshine for almost privilege working with you. And I'm so thankful for you. And she's been a part of the five since the beginning, when we started 11 years ago. And it was a big night for Greg and the entire Bethel team, who took home the Impact Award for their hit late night show explanation. A reason to laugh or have a little fun has never been more needed. And this smart show has become a weeknight hit. 2021 Spotlight Impact Award goes to the Gutfeld Show and the team.
Little Lama Laura says she's got some iced coffee, but saving it for tomorrow. Oh, won't be iced if you wait that long, will it there, Laura?
It'll be warm coffee.
Yeah,
Just Fox letting us do what we do.
The Spotlight Award also recognizing employees across 4 other categories, including community service. We had also 5 rising stars, an inclusion ambassador of the year, and innovator of the year. And then, in a very emotional moment, Fox
oh
News
crap, close it out.
photojournalist Pierre Zakrzewski still reporting in Ukraine. Our London bureau chief Dragan Petrovic accepted the award on Pierre's behalf. It was a beautiful night, a wonderful celebration, and the Spotlight Awards are super fun, exciting. Here, Jeff, you enjoyed your.
Oh, I'll be back in like 10 minutes or so. I gotta run down to the gas station.
Okay.
Isn't they, Justin, isn't this your tackle box?
Yeah, that's what he carries in the truck.
As long as
Yeah,
you
well,
can-
I thought so.
Oh, yeah. Why not?
That's his snack box. Yep.
It's his snack box. 'Cause he had one in the truck you were showing us at one time.
Yeah.
Oh, that-
Never mind, sir. I was going to the store, I guess.
Oh, okay.
They're in my fridge. Hodges was thinking the snowbank had melted, no cooler. Yeah.
So I contacted customer service last night for eBay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna contact them again because they told me last night, they asked me if I wanted a replacement chair because they wouldn't give me a refund or the frickin' upgrade me into a better one.
They won't upgrade you?
No. Which I've tried that with other companies. A lot of companies won't do that. It really depends on what it is. But wait, hold on.
star. Yes, I thought it was just a great thing. And I just tell you, Greg, I'd like to get to this topic. I'd like to get to this new thing.
Oh, they just sent me another one out.
Well, they sent it.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting another one.
Well, hopefully I don't have the same damn problem I had with the other one though.
Yeah, I
Okay.
understand. Sometimes you're very leery, you know?
Well, some of it was right where the joint is, like right where the handle is to recline it.
Yeah.
It literally broke off the frame, the metal plate piece.
Can't you fix it?
No, it's completely toasted. I can use the bottom part as a footrest though. Oh yeah, that's not fixing that.
I'll tell you what. Some mechanics have told me you wouldn't believe what this will do with metal. You put this metal to metal, and you cannot pry it apart. You cannot pull it apart.
Try that with a head gasket.
Well, mechanics use it. They fix hoses with it, hot air hoses. They fix bearings. They fix all kinds of things with this. And since I've got it, I tell you what, it doesn't make a difference what you use it on. You can't get it apart.
I've used it for coffee cups and with broken handles and stuff and put it on it through the
I'm just
dish.
gonna take the back off. I'll use it as a footrest, so it'll match my other chair.
Make my life a whole lot easier. It was 100%.
I don't know. I'd try and you end up with two chairs if you fix that bracket.
I'll have to. I haven't really dove into it, but I'll have to look in and see exactly what's broken on it.
Yeah.
But they asked me. They said, "Well, would you be willing to ship it back?" I said, "Hell no! I'm not tearing that fucking chair apart and shoving it in a big old box and hauling it to UPS. Why? So you can throw it in the trash when you receive it? Because it's exactly what you're going to do with it. You're not going to
Did
do.
you
You're
send-
not going to do anything with it."
You send them pictures or what?
Yeah, they asked me. They were quick too, though. I sent them an email saying I contact seller, went through that option, and I said, "Hey, I've had the chair for just around 2 months. It broke." I said I barely sat back in it, and the whole back of it snapped. I said, "So I'd like to get a refund or a return on it." And they literally wrote me back in 2 minutes and were like, "Well, would you mind taking some pictures of us and showing us where it broke?" So I took like 10 different pictures of different angles for him and what it looked like and everything. And I sent it back to him. And again, within 3-4 minutes, they were like, "Would you be willing to take a second chair?" I said, "Well, is there any way I can get an upgrade or anything like that and get a better one?" And they were like, "No, but we wouldn't mind sending you out the same one you got." I said, "Okay."
Well, yeah, and you just write back, say, "Hope I don't have to call you again."
Oh no, Mike,
Yeah.
I'm not taking that fucking thing anywhere. I don't give a shit if UPS packs it up for me or not. That thing can go in the damn trash. I'm not taking it apart.
Yeah.
Just like I said, when Amazon tries to tell me I gotta send something broken back, I've never sent it back to them and they've never said anything to me. Better, Mike's doing okay. It's not gonna hold 400 pounds, Paul. Hi, Z. You're hilarious. Oh, what's AZ gonna do while JD's on vacation? He's gonna be so lonely in the chat.
Yeah.
He's not gonna have his keyboard warrior.
Well, did you see what? Oh, you didn't see it. If you probably can't go back that far. You know what? Guess what the temperature is out there in Arizona right now?
Guessing 110, 115,
Boy, you're pretty damn close.
118.
Let me see. I'll see if I can see it.
That doesn't surprise me though. I grew up in the desert.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did.
I grew up in Southern California, so I was right in the middle of the Mojave Desert.
Oh, no, it says so damn hot, humid here, really humid, 107 degrees.
See, where I lived in Southern California, we never got any humidity. It was just always dry.
That's down there. In some cases, it'll be on their butt, which, when you have an itchy butt. Another one. They just all-
Now, if you're returning an item like that you didn't want or something, Mike, but I've had them like send me stuff. Like when they sent me those two hard drives when I only ordered one. And then they called me and wanted me to send it back. I said, I'm not fucking sending it back. I said, you shouldn't have sent it to me.
Yeah.
You could say this is the-
Yeah, and I changed it. They always make me ship it before a refund is issued.
And this is the thing is Amazon doesn't even check those returns. You know how many people have put the wrong crap back
No,
in return boxes? Because all they do is they throw it right, they scan it in the warehouse, they throw it on a pallet and it goes to an auction house. They don't
Yep.
even look at it. You could buy a $400 pair of glasses from Amazon, get them, put $100 pair of sunglasses in there or a $10 pair from the fucking store, send it back, and I guarantee you they'll never get a call from them. Because they just say it's not worth their time to check things like that.
Yep.
They'll throw out $1,000 items all day long because it's not worth their time.
Reese's with dark chocolate, which is what I don't chocolate I eat. So I gotta move on.
yeah, I know, I hear you, because they, like I said, they don't take time to check all that stuff. They, like you said, they scan it and throw it in a pile and it goes out,
Because
you
that's
know,
what they used to do at Walmart and their claims too.
yeah.
The claims or the customer service ladies would bring back a couple carts worth of stuff. And the ladies just scan it, put it right on the pallet, scan it right on the pallet. They don't even look in the boxes or anything.
No,
Always fall. And what do men do?
But it is cool to buy those pallets though. Like that one guy I was watching on YouTube, he got a $2,200 worth of electronics from Amazon, and he only paid like I want to say 250, 300 bucks. But it was supposed to be valued at like $2,000. And he got a friggin' like $400 Bluetooth headset. It was one of the biggest things on there. It paid for the pallet.
Robert the Blood, he's the winner of Best in Show at the 146th annual Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. He earned top honor, beat out over 3,500 dogs at the Best in Show. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. First bloodhound ever to win Best in Show in the nearly 150.
Oh yeah, you can buy some stuff they'll resell, but it just depends where it has to go back to.
what you got for $17? Huh, cool.
Lubbock, New Jersey, crossing guard, 94-year-old Claire, 7-year development before retiring from Forest Man Elementary School in Cherry Hill. Community gathered to honor his family. The party included a classic card, kids, flowers, speeches, a flame proclamation detailing her service, and endless applause for a great service. 94, he's filled with regret. Retires after 50.
But see, I wasn't talking about like that, Mike. I've had Amazon send me replacements for things that broke. And then they wanted me to send the old one back, but they have already shipped the new one. So that's what I was saying is I've never sent any of those items back, even though they shipped me the new one out. They'd put a return label in the box when I'd get the new item.
Advocates clearing the way to possibly make it easier for Americans to carry guns in public across the board. Justices have struck down in New York State.
Yeah, I know. I buy stuff like that all the time. My entire security system from my house was bought like that. Bought it all in pieces, and then I bought a camera here, a camera there, until I had enough to build a whole system.
Fox News chief legal correspondent, anchor of Fox News Tonight.
I think my whole system was worth probably $800, and I probably paid $500.
Yeah.
I'm buying everything open box.
Weighed in a big way on the Second Amendment, blocking the ability of law-abiding citizens to carry legally owned firearms outside.
Oh, this print's gonna take forever. This print that I got going says it's gonna take 3 days.
Holy crap.
It's the last 2 pieces for the rocket.
What's that about? Next door neighbor, I think.
To show a specialized need protection. Writing for the majority, Justice Clarence Thomas said the Second Amendment is, quote, not a second-class right, adding, New York's proper cause requirement violates the 14th Amendment, saying that it prevents law-abiding citizens.
Yeah, that's how I got the mini one mic. I bought it from Amazon. It was an open box. It was when it first came out. And I got the non-fly more for $229. And at the time, I think it was, I want to say $349, something like that. I got a really good deal on it though. I jumped on it as soon as I saw it.
Statistics about gun violence and citing the recent tragedy in Uvalde and Buffalo. Riot writing quotes.
That was my first good drone that I bought.
Some of the dangers of gun violence by passing laws that limit who may purchase, carry, or use firearms of different kinds. The court today severely burdened states' efforts to do so. The decision today sends the case back to the lower courts, and in the meantime, New York City's police commissioner has this warning. Nothing changes. Do you have a premise permit? It's not automatic conversion.
A little quiet tonight, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little quiet tonight. Yeah,
Usually you get like 4 or 5 people on the panel.
yeah. What time? What is that? Thursday?
Thursday.
Yeah,
Hey,
you usually get a good crowd
Friday.
Thursday night. So
I'm so glad tomorrow's Friday.
You don't have to work the weekend?
He wants me to work Saturday. I don't know yet. I'm the only one that's fucking been working overtime for the past month and a half. And nobody else, everybody else goes home at 4 o'clock.
kind of
Well-
weird that where I worked there, but at Batter Bus, the mechanics apparently they right now they get all the overtime they want, but they're going to shut down all the mechanics for the month of July. Then have them come back in August, get all the bus ready for the start of the new
Well,
year.
they're trying to make all the money they can now to get through that month or what?
Yeah, what do they do? Go on unemployment pay, Paul, or what?
I don't know, just what I heard there today. But they still got highway coaches, so they got to keep some guys so to repair highway coaches because they go all summer. And there's a few charters go out, so you would think they'd have to keep a few drivers around.
Well, see, the way they do it here,
Mechanics, I mean, yeah.
but the way they do it for here for bus drivers, Paul, is
Yeah.
the bus drivers pay a little bit out of each paycheck throughout the year. And then in the summertime, it's enough to where they have a paycheck for each of that month that they're off.
Well,
they-
like here, you can
Put it
get
aside.
unemployment for the 2 months, right?
See, they can't do that down here.
Yeah,
So that's what
yeah.
they-
yeah, they have something for the bus drivers. Well, and see, the one thing too is that with the bus drivers here, they pay $1,000 twice a year just to retain drivers, right? So,
Yeah, down here, they do some kind of program where they take like, I think it's like $100 out of each check and they put it aside. And
Oh,
then I
yeah,
think
yeah.
the bus company like matches it to a certain extent.
yeah,
And then when the summertime rolls around, it's enough to give you a paycheck for each month that you're out
Yeah.
yeah.
to get you through the summer. If you're not doing all the summer runs, like you can't
Mm.
sign up for that.
Mm.
It's because there's summer school and there's summer field
Yep.
trips. and
Yeah.
Certain classes going.
No, well, you could collect pogey here if you're a bus driver. So, yeah.
Because Sarah's mom, she's only off for about a month and a half, and that's it. She does summer school and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There's a big double-masted sailboat coming around right there.
Oh, there's a good sized one, Paul. Yeah, go pick that one up right now. Go take a look at that. Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you, if you don't know how to sail, those things are confusing. There is
Oh,
ropes
yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, but he's motorized right now in the channel. So,
Yep, he's motoring.
Have you ever really looked at a sailboat though? Like just all the, like to actually use the sails?
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
that is some work right there.
yeah. Well, a friend of mine,
When I was in
he's
high
got
school, when I was in high school, I used to sail on sailboats for races.
yeah. Huh. But a friend of mine, he's got what they call a motor sailor. Yeah, like the sail, but it's got
Half
motor assist,
cruiser,
right?
half sailboat. Yep.
Yep, yeah.
And Marjorie Taylor Greene. The committee painted a picture that Team Trump was.
that
Bye,
that one?
Laura. Have a good one.
Later, Laura. I was watching that one about that US Navy ship that's still commissioned. It's still a commissioned ship, but it's like an old ship from the 1800s that they keep. It's all restored. The Navy actually, it goes out with the Navy ships and goes around and does like like a different events and stuff.
Well, usually the naval cadets are on that ship, like when they're going to the academy. You know.
But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying is that's like a serious sailboat.
Yep.
There's just
Yeah.
hundreds of pulleys, ropes going all
Oh,
over.
yeah.
You got to know which one does what.
Yeah, we got one over here called the Blue Nose, and it's a schooner. And yeah, I think the Boy Scouts and different people all train on that thing too. But they have a regular crew, but
Well, I've seen like over in the Mediterranean, some huge sailboats that were like floating condominium type things.
mhm.
It's that, like, you know, like 3 or 4 or 5 decks with people in them. And
Yeah. Well, I got a friend of mine. She's a captain of one. I'll bring it up. She.
Oh, whip your tail. Keep it up.
Energy Department, the Energy Secretary. Clean energy producers come here to the White House to personally get their.
Oh, I'm always looking for deals, Mike. Ask AZ. I'm
A friend of mine. Okay, here.
there it is.
Yeah.
Look
Well,
at
yeah.
that sucker.
Yeah, that's a Sea Cloud 2. See right there, Catherine Whitaker
Yep.
promoted to captain of the Sea Cloud
That's
2.
what I'm saying. Look at all that.
She lived 2 doors down from here, Paul.
Wow.
Yeah, her mom, Lois, was one of a great fans. She just passed away about a year ago. But yeah, her daughter Catherine, yeah, she's a captain of that one there, Paul.
Yeah, look at the under full
that-
sails. It's something to see.
All I'm
Yeah.
saying is if you guys were out on a boat and it was up to me, JD, and Matt to get you to shore, you'd be screwed.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know what to do. What's up, Tank? RC's in the chat.
Hey, Tank.
Quite a write up there about her,
Yeah.
all the stuff she did. But
Say yes
yeah,
to everyone.
yeah, but that's the ship she pilots.
That's Paul's neighbor. Pilots
Yep.
that ship. Yep.
Yeah, it's my age.
Ooh.
Actually, I think she's a couple years younger, but Catherine is.
Did I shake it or did I not shake it?
Is doing everything he can to
Get out of here.
no more offshore drilling, no. And so it's not like he's doing everything he thinks he can without betraying the progressives, right? Well, this panel-
Yeah, Paul, right here. This right there, it says Whitaker grew up in St. Thomas, Ontario, and when not she now calls Ottawa home. So that's
Ah.
where her brother lives in Ottawa, but she has an apartment or a room.
Okay.
But because she's on the ship a lot, right? So she never doesn't need a full house or
No.
apartment. Right?
Significance.
Yeah.
The impact nationwide.
I would imagine she's got some nice accommodations being a captain.
Oh yeah.
I'm good, Tank. How you doing?
And you don't have to worry about cooking, you know,
Nope.
because they would have gourmet cooks on board.
Yeah.
But you know what? Justin has to make sure if he goes on a cruise, Justin has to make sure that they make a hell of a burrito.
Well, see that boat that you were just looking at? That's the servant's boat. That's the one
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
behind us, right? Behind my yacht.
yeah.
I'm gonna send that to my sister. Okay, new mail.
Nothing like having Chef Ramsay make you a burrito at 2 a.m.
Citizens, that's all in the context of common sense and the Constitution should be deep in trouble. Should deep in trouble us all. It seems like he's advocating.
Portion will come down, Brett, because
Yeah, I think Laura had that same headache I did today because I didn't sleep very well last night.
it's responsibility to make
Took 3 Excedrin this morning to get rid of that.
basically this ruling today saying that it isn't. And we also have to look to the Constitution.
She was up till like 3 o'clock or something last night. She's in like 2, 3.
When you look at Article 15, clauses 15 and 16, it's specific.
So I made that. Did I tell you I made the smoke plume for the rocket out of the glow in the dark filament?
Wow.
No,
It's gonna
no,
look
did you?
cool. So the smoke
Oh.
plume coming out the bottom of the rocket's gonna be all glow in the dark. And then plus you'll be able to put LEDs in it still because it's like kind of a clear plastic.
There you go, Justin.
Oh, is that the US military one?
No, but that's the world's largest full-rigged sailing ship.
Yep.
439 feet long,
I'm saying I'll take you in circles in the ocean, but that's about all I'm gonna do for you.
5-masted. Look at that baby.
That's
Look at them
look
all standing out there.
Yeah, look at that. That's a whole crew just to do themselves.
Yep.
You couldn't man that boat with 2, 3 people. You need at least
oh,
10,
hell no.
at least 10 or 15.
There's looking down from up in the rigging.
Oh.
Look at that.
No, that's shouldn't, Mike. You put bright enough LEDs in there, it should actually you shouldn't notice it unless the lights are off. I don't think I'll mess with it though. Any which way, it's still gonna look cool, even if it's just glow in the dark. Because the filament I have is really good, really good filament. It's not the cheap stuff.
Look at the dining room. It looks like the Titanic, for Christ's sake.
Looks like my sitting room on my yacht.
Yeah.
This part that we have strong majority on this, three compromises, is one that says it's not really mattering what our personal views are. What matters is what the Constitution.
Mexico packages, Jamaica packages, 3 nights, $749.
Thank you.
Hawaii, $699.
You should see my 300-foot yacht tank. I think that ship's cool.
Yeah, this is almost 600 feet long.
I
Yeah.
opted out of the second helipad so I wouldn't make the other ships jealous.
Oh no, this is 439 feet long, 54 feet wide.
Chuck, what's up?
Hey, Chucky.
Hey, Chuck.
Yeah, I mean, it's any which way, Mike, it's an interesting experiment, right? Even if I just keep it as glow in the dark, it's going to look cool because I even did the LED support rod as glow in the dark filament, so it should really like light it up. I think it's
We
gonna
got
look
an
awesome.
email today, Paul,
Yeah.
right here. Letters. I would like to return in September for the same route. I would like a full-time route. I would be available for driving spare runs. I am not returning in September. They're trying to figure out, what they're gonna do for drivers in September, right?
So put the bottom one, and then it's because you need $10 more an hour.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's funny, we could be in a position right now. Everybody just quit. And say we'll go over to first student. Oh, what kind of money are you gonna offer me?
What's up, Stan?
Okay, not okay. I'll go to Lang's or then I'll go back to Batters. Can you counter that offer? 'Cause, talking to one guy today, and he's been driving bus for a long time, but he said, we got a pretty secure job because they don't have enough drivers. He said you'd have to screw up pretty bad in order to get fired.
Yeah.
But see, this is a problem where a lot of places are running into problems with older employees, right? Is they're bringing in new hires with no experience and paying them the same amount that somebody's been there 20 years. And that's not right.
Yeah.
You know,
Flying with Stan, hello.
remember what that's exactly what Adrian said they did at his job. He's been there 18 years and they're bringing in new people and paying them the same amount he's making.
Yeah.
Okay, Tank says, oh, well, we'll see you all later.
Hey, Tank. Why? Has he been in? Oh, he was.
Yeah,
Okay.
he came in, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Frank. Didn't see you there.
What's up, Stan?
Flying
Hey.
with Stan is here now.
They should have it when somebody new comes in the chat, it's a different color or flashes or something.
Yeah, flashes, yeah.
Murray needs that on his whole damn computer screen. That way he knows when the chat's moving.
The John D. Leach. It's got that funny stubby
Oh,
pilot house in the front.
yeah. Yeah, that big tall one.
Yeah.
Almost looks like it's top heavy.
JD really liked that one ship that came by this morning while you were gone. He was looking at it on the TV. The one with all the cranes on it.
Yeah.
He was all into the screen. He's like, what is that? Like he had never seen a ship before. That one captured his eye for sure.
So nothing will be open that either. I am much more concerned by the Department of Justice grading this man's house in a pre-dawn way.
Well, we'll see how close that sailboat gets there, Paul.
No minority rights.
And then I'll do a video on Saturday. I'll show you guys my new
Oh,
setup.
he's starting to turn now. I think
Yeah,
it
'cause
looked
the
like the
river's-
sailboat.
The river's gonna come up this way, so.
Yeah, but see that sailboat, it was going straight and the ship was starting to turn. So, but now.
Well, I think he came out of the Black River.
Oh,
Sailboat did.
Oh, anybody into ships would love it down in Tampa Bay when they do the pirate thing every year. They actually
Oh,
have
yeah.
pirate ships that are out on the water and they have like fake, they simulate like pirate battles and stuff. It's really cool. And everybody in Tampa Bay is dressed up like pirates. You know, they have a big old festival and everything. I've never been to it, but I've always wanted to go.
Night Train said so far they have yet to reschedule the Tall Ship Festival. Yeah, because they usually come in here, right, at Port Stanley. There's a bunch of them come in. I think they come up right down the Great Lakes and down, down through the St. Clair and then into Lake Erie and over to Lake Ontario, Toronto and
Yeah.
all that.
Murray,
yeah.
you look like you were in really deep thought just now.
Oh,
Was
they
eBay
had a
down there?
commercial on the television over here for the new Jurassic Park movie.
Some people said it was crappy, but I still want to see it. I care less what. Because
Yeah.
I've heard it's people dog on movies, and I ended up enjoying them. So I always like to give them a chance anyway. Because everybody's different. Like everybody says Top Gun's really good, but there's going to be people out there that don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the interesting thing is the advertisement was for Jeep, and it had a guy on there, and he was in the movie, but not in the movie, and it showed him
Yeah.
with a leash on a little small Velociraptor, and the raptor's pulling him, and
Oh.
like he was taking the raptor for a walk.
Yeah, Jeeps have been part of that movie franchise since the first movie. They always use Jeeps in the movie.
Yep.
In the movies. Yep, and then that one tubing thing's coming up here in the next month or so too.
The what?
The tubing, what is it
Oh,
called?
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you mean the float down?
Yeah.
That's not till what, the end of August, isn't it, Paul?
It's coming up here pretty soon.
About the first or second week of August, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the time to do some hyperlapse shots right there. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That's it. No sales fee, no wasting time. Go to vroom.com and pick your favorites.
Yeah, we got a bit of an air show down here this week, so might be a little tight for flying. Hey, it's a good thing I'm doing that tomorrow because the air show on for 2 days to be a TFR on from probably about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning till about 3 in the afternoon or 4.
Yeah.
They do a big one in Lakeland a couple times a year. I want to go to that one. It's not too far. It's about
But the
45.
one here, like the air show here this year, it's not called an air show, it's an air fest, but it's mostly vintage aircraft. But today there looked like a two F-18 coming. They were screaming around St. Thomas, and there's a big Herc. So they may have a military display there.
Yeah, I like going to the military air shows. Those ones are cool. And I see all the bombers, jets.
Yeah.
Because man, those jets are something to see in person, man.
Yeah, well, they can't bring a too big an airplane in here, but see, they're talking right now. They have one road that runs just west of the airport. They're going to close that road off permanently, and they're going to extend the runway for when Amazon starts up here, so they can bring in cargo planes.
If you went up into the right parts of the mountains, right outside of 29 Palms, you could watch the bombing range from up on top of the mountains.
Yeah.
You could watch them doing bombing runs.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
That was fun to go watch that. We did that quite a few times.
Yeah.
When I was growing up. And my dad lived right on the other side of the mountains from 29 Palms. So every time they dropped a bomb, it'd shake the living hell out of the house.
Yeah.
And then you would see them dropping the flares in the sky. Those ones that
Oh,
go
yeah.
down, the ones that float for a while and they slowly come down on the parachutes.
Yep.
And you'd see people all the time that weren't used to that. And they would think it was a damn UFO or something. People would be pulling over on the side of the road taking pictures. Freaking the hell out. They used to do it all the time.
Yeah. Well, there's lots more sailboats coming up behind there, Paul,
Yeah.
behind that ship. So,
Well, usually they have night races sometimes.
oh yeah.
So I'd imagine they're heading out. I think the race starts between 7:30
Uh,
out in the lake.
The US is sending
What you doing?
oh yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, as soon as it starts getting dark,
Yeah.
she does not want to go outside.
Huh. No kidding. No. Well, by the way, Paul, I'm gonna leave in about 15 minutes
Okay.
tonight. So I'm going up for coffee. So my buddy Wayne, gonna go up and see him. I said to him, "Is that hot enough for a fire and a coffee tonight?"
Newfound Drones, Bill, how you doing? The Bill, did you get any update on your Mavic or Mini 3? Like shipping or anything?
I think
No, but-
didn't they say they're gonna ship it Thursday?
He did get to meet up with Brent Ariels and go flying with him and go around with him today. Oh, he didn't get to fly because he doesn't have a drone at the moment. But he got to meet up with Brent Ariels.
Oh, did you meet up with Brent? Did he?
Today he did.
Oh, today he did. Oh, good stuff.
Who did, Bill?
Yeah, he was talking
Yeah.
about
Well, Brand Ariels is over by you, isn't he, Paul?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but he went to Newfoundland for a vacation or a trip.
Okay.
so the 28th it will be in the mail.
Mm.
It just sucks that he didn't have it before Brent came to visit because
Yeah,
say-
yeah, it would have been. Yeah.
he didn't get to fly and he doesn't like to fly other people's drones because he's like, I can't afford to replace it if I break it, which is understandable. I
Yeah.
don't like doing that kind of stuff either. Somebody's like, you want to ride my new motorcycle? Absolutely not. If I reckon I ain't got the money to replace it.
So I take it Gary brought his drone. So
sufficient enriching and made sufficient technological advances to leave the radio behind as short as a matter of weeks.
Yeah, he had his drone, but like, and then like Bill took him around and showed him some places.
oh, that was cool.
Deal known as the JCPOA. It would have taken around a year to have enough physical material for a bomb. As Tom Stahl knew.
Yeah, that sucks, Bill. You didn't have your drone.
Yeah.
I'm going to screen share something just for fun.
Yep.
Maybe you guys I don't get it. But this is on eBay. It's the Mini 3 Pro.
Yeah.
Approximately US cost is $973.37.
Australian price is 1,400.
Yep. And $29.80 shipping Australian, which would be, probably less than $15 US, right?
Yeah.
And it says estimated between July 1 and July 8th to 48060. That's me.
Yeah.
30-day returns, buyers. Says you can buy it now.
Well, it says right there, it's in Lidcombe, New South Wales, Australia. It's
Yeah.
already in
'Cause
Australia.
They have them in the stores right now.
Yeah.
You walk there, that's why.
But see, with express shipping, they said it would be here by July the 1st.
Yeah.
First through the 8th, the first week of July.
I wouldn't believe that too much because Matt has sent me a couple packages, and coming from Australia, you'll get it in like 6-8 days. Going to Australia, it takes like a friggin' month.
Well, it says with RC remote control in stock.
In stock.
Well, see, that's smart for these Australian stores to put this online to ship to the US because they can get rid of some of them.
Yeah.
And people will be able to actually order it. No, it's stock and it's not on back order.
You see, that clown is still trying to get $2,000 for that.
Yeah. And $53 for shipping.
21.25 or 21.35. That's crazy. Let's take a
That's a
look at
pre-
this one just to see
that-
if it's in
That's a
stock.
pre-order.
Is it?
Yeah, up at the top.
Oh, right there, pre-order. Okay.
And free shipping.
Yeah. So that's the only ones you can buy right now and have it shipped, I think, is that Australian one.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, Australia Post.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really had to have one to go on vacation or something, you
Yeah.
really wanted to have one, at least you've got the capabilities of getting it. But
Yeah.
there
It says
again,
he's already sold 9, but there's more than 10 available. So
yeah,
maybe they're not flying off the shelf down there as much as they thought they would. So they
99.5 positive feedback on 23,230 sales.
huh.
So I would say that's pretty safe.
Yeah. Huh. Dave Price said, it's quiet on here and I hope you're all okay. Oh yeah, we're fine.
Well, it's like Matt told me, the drones sell over there, but they don't sell as fast as over here because they're so much more expensive there.
Yeah.
Hey, David. Yes.
Because a Cine version, I think over in Australia, if I'm not mistaken, is like almost $8,000 or something Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more expensive to buy one over there. So they don't sell as many. And Matt has said that before, that they put a lot of them online and ship them to other countries.
Right.
Sell them a lot quicker. Because at least that seller is selling it at the retail price, right? He's telling you 900 American or $1,400 Aussie, which is the right price for either one. So it's not like he's trying to get 1,500-1,600 just for a basic model or something.
Right.
He's actually selling it at retail prices.
And there's that ship. That's an oddball shape. It almost looks like, what is it? What's that tugboat or that boat show for kids that has talking boats?
Huh.
Talking boats.
Yeah, it's a cartoon show. And, what was that tugboat, Paul?
What,
The one-
the one I did pictures on?
Yeah.
Theodore.
Theodore, yeah. Because he had a regular cartoon show, Theodore,
Yeah.
the tugboat, and then they had a cast of characters that had all kinds of boats, and they used to talk back and forth. And
I don't believe anything you say, JD. This is out getting footage.
Wayne B, hey,
Mm.
Yeah, it was Thomas the Tugboat.
Thomas the tugboat. Yep.
It was a spinoff of Thomas the Train. I think it was.
Yeah, I looked at a couple places here in Canada that sell DJI drones. They're dealers, and everything's pre-order. But yet Alaska's got them. That's kind of weird. So, JD out getting footage right now, is he? Oh, okay.
A judge has given final approval to a settlement topic one.
Thomas. Yeah, Thomas a tugboat. Yeah.
He killed 98 people. and they get one of the
I never saw DJI Mavic Mini secondhand shop. That doesn't surprise me, David. The freaking pawn shops try to sell crap at almost retail prices.
Or more. Yeah. They wanted 300 for it, and you could get a new one for 200. Yeah.
That's what I said. I've been in pawn shops where they wanted like, 300 for a gaming system, but you could go to Walmart and pay $329 and get a brand new one.
Yeah.
Huh.
I just paid the extra $29. Like, how the hell am I going to give you 300 for a system? I don't even know what it's been through.
Yeah.
That's why I like going in there and just really, you get like the pawn shop I go to, they actually put tags out on each item. And it tells you how much they've marked it down each month from the original price that they set it at. And so you go in there and that's how you get the deals. That's why I was able to talk that one dude down on my computer and I got it for 180. And it was originally $399 for that computer. Plus I did the upgrade on the RAM and all that.
Right.
The fact that I start this group to try to help so many people and we
And my laptop's easily a $500 laptop. I mean, it's not a bad one at all.
Yep. So, Justin, are you going to be able to be on here for a while?
Yeah, why?
Well, I got it at
I
some
should.
point. At some point in time, my tenant upstairs, the father,
Uh-huh.
that is he's got to have a ride to work, and I have to drive him to work. It's not too far away, but otherwise, because Paul's got to leave too. So
Yeah. So,
Oh,
hey,
okay.
Wayne B. Okay, I don't know if you can. Okay, see this?
Yep.
I won award for this, first place for Theodore. So, yep.
Theodore,
What was that? What is that?
That was,
Theodore, the
Theodore.
tugboat. Yep.
yep,
No, but
Theodore.
I'm saying,
What award?
no. What is it a picture or were you painting?
Yeah, it was a picture. No, it was a picture.
You
I
took
did
it
with
with
the
a
drone.
Oh, okay. That's why I wasn't sure. I couldn't.
Yeah, it's just a local award here, but there's a newspaper company. They have every once in a while photography awards. Anyways, I won first place. So I think it was $50 or something, or $100 or something. So,
Yeah, because the only reason I was asking is because he's
Oh.
got to be to work by 7, so I'm expecting him to come downstairs anytime now.
yeah.
And
Yeah, I get to be at the other guy's place by 7 myself now.
yeah,
I got to help a little.
That's one thing.
well, are you doing a campfire again, Paul?
I think so. Yeah, I'm joking around. It must be hot enough for a campfire. And the coffee.
Yeah,
You gotta take a motorcycle down about a block away. He got one in his garage somebody bought. So we gotta push it down because it doesn't run right, so, because the carburetors are screwed up on it.
Yeah,
That's one thing that's dying more every year is newspapers. You know, they don't even charge us for newspapers in our city. They just, you get one once a week. They just throw them in everybody's yards. They don't even
What's
charge
that?
people for 'em. The newspaper. Every
Oh,
week
yeah.
they just drive by and everybody gets one in their yard. I never read it though. I always
Well, they used to do that here too, but they shut it down now. They don't do that anymore.
yeah, the newspapers here are electronic online and you get to watch, maybe check out a couple a month, but other than that, then you gotta pay a subscription.
Yeah, yeah.
see, I save them to clean my windshields with, or I throw them in the.
Well, Lynn collects all the newspapers from all the neighbors to put down in the bottom of the cage for Anthony.
They make really good for cleaning windshields. That's the best way to clean your car windshield is with newspaper, crumpled up newspaper. It'll leave streak free. It works so well for cleaning windows. That's how I usually pile 3 or 4 of them in the garage, and that's what I'll use them for.
Huh.
But yeah, they just come by every week and throw one in your yard, whether you want it or not. I told them last time when they came by, I said, stop doing that shit in my yard. I don't want those. They still do it though.
Hey, Bill, the Newfound Drone Production is gonna send you a link. You might, I don't know if you'd be interested or not, but anyways, just to let you know. But critically endangered animal finding a new life in Huron County, which is here, but it's called a Newfoundland pony. Apparently, it's going extinct or something. So somebody here is trying to raise them again. But they're called a Newfoundland pony, Pippi. But they're a critically endangered breed. Yeah, so
Yeah. See, Bill said that's true, Justin. I was a detailer at Toyota and they said the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. That's the best thing to clean a window with.
but okay, guys. So I'm gonna jump out of here. I gotta be over there in about 10 minutes. So
Okay, Paul.
have a good one, guys. We'll see you in the morning.
Well, you got to do aerials and stuff, don't you?
Noon.
Oh, okay, noon. All right.
Well, I want the sun up as high as I can get it
Yeah.
before I do aerials.
So you're not going to do any signs before or anything.
I got nothing so far. Paul.
Okay. Okay. All right, buddy.
I'll be here right after my school run.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
How's Laura feeling, David?
Yeah, she wasn't feeling good, was she?
No, I'm telling you, she had the same headache I did, and it was from not getting any sleep. Because I was up till you know how you have those nights where you're tossing and turning, but you're like half asleep the whole night. You're not actually ever really asleep. You're just kind of half asleep.
Yes,
That's
I do.
the way
I do.
And that's the way I was last night. And then Laura stayed up till like 2 or 3 on, I guess, chatting. And she ended up getting up early to go on her run today or whatever into town or whatever she was doing on the bus. So I guarantee you she got the same headache I did. Because I get those same headaches if I don't get any sleep and I got to work all day. I had to take 3 Excedrin this morning to get rid of it. I took 2, and then about an hour and a half later, I took another one. Because sometimes I have like some bads. I don't know if it's sleep paralysis or what, but I can't fucking sleep sometimes. Like the best bet tonight, I'm taking a couple shots of NyQuil or something. I'm not staying up like I did last night. I'm getting some sleep tonight. Oh, 3-hour bus ride. You probably only went 2 miles down the road too. I hate riding the bus. Take you an hour to get like 2 miles down the road.
Yeah, it's
She should feel better as long as she gets some good sleep tonight.
Well, you would hope so, but sometimes some of the people that have issues like she has, this has been going on for a while, and you just don't shake it off. Usually if you think, get a rest, you'll be fine. But it doesn't turn out that way.
And see, like I can't take, if I have a migraine, the only thing that works for me is Excedrin. So Tylenol doesn't do anything, Aleve doesn't do anything, but Excedrin works really well. Like if I have a really bad migraine and it kicks in within 15, 20 minutes,
Yeah.
it's really quick. But it's the ingredients that they have in Excedrin is like way better.
An independent organization that sets strict quality and purity standards. Nature, the #1 pharmacist recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
Yeah, I feel you on that, David. Didn't you guys say Laura was getting her license though? Although you guys got to get a car too, and that ain't fucking cheap. That's like having a car in New York City. Oh my God.
Yeah.
About $50 to $100 a day just to park it. Like, ridiculous amount of money to have a car. That's why I've met so many people from New York that have lived there for like their entire adult lives, and then they finally moved to another state and they've never had their license because they grew up in the city. They just took public transportation everywhere.
Right.
They couldn't afford a car, so they never had one. So they had no need to get a license. I met a lot of people in their 30s and 40s from New York City. If you ain't never had a migraine, AZ, then you're lucky. I'll tell you that. Migraine is just a really bad intensified version of
Yes.
it. And it'll make you nauseous too. Like me, it makes me nauseous. But then what's worse about it is you're nauseous, but then you need to take medicine to help counteract the migraine. And then that makes your stomach even more nauseous. Oh, wow. See that a local bus company is going out of business because they can't afford the gas.
Yeah, that's what really bugs me about this woke bullshit about we got to get rid of fossil fuels and all that kind of stuff. That's just a scam game. China, India, all of the major countries of the world are not going to get rid of fossil fuels. And so we're going to be the ones over here sucking it up, driving electric cars, and they're all going to be laughing because they're still polluting the world.
The only thing we can do is limit the amount of fossil fuels we use, but we cannot get off of fossil fuels.
Nope.
Because even if we're all electric cars, you still have to have rubber for the tires, which comes from petroleum.
Yep.
You still have to have grease for the bearings in the car.
Yep.
The petroleum to make the paint, to make the
And we're going to become a third world country because you can't buy a car. People are going to be walking more, riding bicycles. We're going to turn into like Thailand or something, The average person today is lucky as a family making $60,000, $65,000 a year. And the cost of an electric vehicle is almost $100,000 for anything that's good.
Well, I don't know, AZ, how much is it like just an average basic Tesla? I don't think they're that expensive. I think an average basic Tesla is right around about 30, 40 grand. About comparable to most vehicles. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. I thought they had like really cheaper, because I think Tesla has some cheaper models that don't have all the self-driving. It doesn't have all the little extras in it. It's just like the electric.
But the point being, though, Justin, is going forward from today is they want to eliminate all of the fossil fuels and everything.
You would never be
Going forward, that means 90% of the population or 80% of it has got to convert over to electric transportation. Well, you're not going to be able to go out and find a second used electric transportation for the wife to drive. You're going to have to buy new. Then We're not there with battery technology yet.
No, battery tech is not there. That's how I've said that for the last 2 years, ever since I got into drones, is the battery technology is not keeping up with the rest of the technology.
No,
It's just not, because there's no reason by today's technology standards that your drone cannot fly for 2 or 3 hours. You would think that you'd be able to have one battery that could fly your drone for half the damn day. No problem, but it's just not there.
not there.
It's not growing as fast as other, like I said, there's probably companies like Duracell and Energizer that probably have, you know, really advanced high-tech batteries that are behind the scenes in their R&D departments. But it's not something that's ready for the public or even close to being ready to be mass produced. But I'm sure they do have batteries, you know, behind the scenes in their research and development departments that are probably would blow your mind, but it's just not there yet. Did you want JD put in the chat, Paul?
What's that?
You want JD put in the chat?
What did JD put in the chat? Damn whippersnappers.
And then AZ said, so AZ said a Tesla 3 is about 50K and Ford has one for about 40K. I think the cost of them will come down a little bit if they're more mass produced, especially by the other car manufacturers.
Yeah, but the maintenance is going to be higher, I think, because to re-battery one of those ain't cheap
Well, I don't think that, no,
because of the battery technology is not there.
right.
You know,
but the
so
only
let's say you drive at 12 or 15,000 miles, because even on golf carts, you know, the batteries just after a while, like you get 1 or 2 years on a golf cart on batteries, and the reliability goes down, the charge goes down, everything. You're not going to re-battery a Tesla or a big Ford. You can't just throw the batteries in there off of the shelf from Walmart or Kmart.
Well, the only thing I would have to disagree with the maintenance thing, like AZ saying, is there's less moving parts. I think the battery would be your biggest concern having an electric vehicle as far as cost. But I would say overall, I would have to say the car maintenance itself is probably a lot less. Because, you know, when you have like a car like, you know, like yours or like my work truck or something, you know, there's a lot of moving parts that one can always break on that cost hundreds of dollars to fix. An alternator, you might have a rod got thrown, or you might have a piston that blows, or where an electric car, you really don't have that many moving parts. But I think your battery, what you're saying about the battery, I think that would be your biggest concern with an electric vehicle.
David, what do they guarantee for a battery and a battery life on a Tesla? Is there a guarantee? And let's say it only gets half the life they guarantee. Do they replace it, or do they, well, you know, say, okay, well, we'll give you 20% off on a new set of batteries?
There is some maintenance to a car, like tires and stuff like that. But I would think that a Tesla would have a lot less maintenance than a normal gas powered car. He said he has 40,000 miles on his Tesla and it's never been in for maintenance. It doesn't have but one recall, I think is what he's saying. But like I said, there's still maintenance on a Tesla because you have to change tires and brakes at some point. You're going to have to change those things.
Okay, so David says 8 years or 100,000 miles.
That's not super impressive.
No, it's not, simply because it's okay if you live in a dense community where you're not, you know, you're driving 10 miles, 15 miles a day, but you get out in the middle of the country, you know, like look, take for instance, Ron, you know, he burns through a truck in 2 or 3 years.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, If they could get like the 8 year thing, I don't think it's too bad because that's usually about most people, even with gas powered cars, that's about when they want to get a new one anyway. But if it was around 200,000, 250,000 miles, then I would be a little bit more impressed with that. Because 100,000 miles isn't really a whole lot for most vehicles these days anyway. That's pretty,
Not in the world we live in.
no, because most cars can easily get to 180 to 200,000 miles before they ship themselves completely.
Visit.com/hire.
So it's hard.
Not gonna be a device. Working from home. That's it's a lot.
Right, David. That's why I said there is maintenance. It's just a lot smaller maintenance.
Sure.
Oh, doing things with your doctor. Plus, with Zoom, Microsoft
But
Teams.
see, Ron, that's why actually Tesla has that built-in system that when you go on vacation, it will actually map out your route
Yet working from home.
to the different charging stations across the country. Because
Right.
if you try to do it yourself, you're liable to break down in the middle of nowhere.
Well, and besides that, you really have to rely on the technology of the saying there's a charging station. And my luck would be somebody would say there's a charging station here and it went out of business. Or there's a charging station here and then you get there and there's a sign that says coming soon. You know,
Well, see, I don't know. We don't know because we don't have one. I don't know how reliant that is. But like I said, you definitely don't want to plan a trip on your own because you could misjudge or miscalculate the distance
yeah.
and then break
And
down.
how many miles, like Ron's saying, 260 miles. How many miles will a vehicle go before it needs to be as 4 to 6 hour charge or 8 hour charge?
But that's the thing though, too. You don't necessarily need a charging station. You can pull up anywhere that's got power and freaking plug your car in. I mean, if you happen to pull up to a gas station that has an outside plug, technically you could just plug your car in.
You think
I
the
would-
gas station's going to like that?
No, I didn't say that they would, but I'm just saying. Like if you were driving out in the middle of nowhere to your friend's house, if they have electricity, you'd be fine. Because you could plug your car in. I mean, there's ups and downs to it. I don't think electric cars are quite there yet, but they're getting there. Another 10, 15 years, and they're going to be, I think, a lot better than they are now. Like you said, pretty much it comes down to the battery tech. Once that gets better, in 10, 15 years, I think it will have a. Seeing David says we have an extended range over 450 miles. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Let the border patrol them. He's given them the job that nobody can do. Communities along these borders are losing control of.
But then in a Tesla too, it also depends on what you're running. Because you run more of the systems in the car and it can drain the battery faster too. That's something you have to pay attention to too. Like if you have the AC cranked and stuff like that.
May, the apprehension numbers 239,416 encounters.
No, I think gas stations will just convert to electric. Or they're going to be half gas pumps, half electric pumps. That's exactly what's going to happen. Gas stations aren't going to go out of business. They're just going to convert.
Well, except how long does it take in a high speed charging situation, AZ? Because it's not like you're going to pull up there at the gas pump and in 5 minutes you're going to fill the car and go. How long does it take for, let's say you get down to a quarter of the capacity for the electricity to take it back to 100%? It's not a matter of minutes. It's a matter of hours, isn't it?
No, not on the superchargers. They take like 15, 20 minutes to charge up that car. The superchargers are charging at a high voltage of, they're not just 120, they're like at like 240, 260. So they're just pumping out electricity. The superchargers are a lot quicker. That's why a lot of people 20 installed in their houses. They'll have an electrician come in and put the 220 plug in. It's that way that they can use the 220 adapter because it charges the car like 4 times faster. Granted, yes, it does take longer to sit and charge your Tesla up than it is to pull up gas. But then it really doesn't though, because some people walk in the store, get a drink, walk around. You could do all that while your Tesla's driving. I mean, it's really not that big of a difference.
who's in office, Democrat or Republican.
Yeah, see, he said mine 45 minutes from 75%, but the new one's 15 minutes. See, the new superchargers, the newer ones are really quick.
And to change the asylum laws that come here seeking asylum because they.
But like I said, they're also a higher voltage too.
Some of what Molly said with regard to fentanyl, you know, we know.
So it's over an hour if you want to go to 100%, and that's with just, is that a supercharger, AZ? Takes more than 3 hours, okay.
But like he said, that's his though. That's not the newer ones. The newer ones are a lot faster. But I mean, it's nothing for, I mean, to figure out how to charge a car faster, that's nothing for an electrical engineer.
Well, the thing of it is, you know, if people, if that's what they want to do, God love them. But you know what? Usually when I'm on a trip, I pull off the expressway, pull into a gas station, might grab a soda or something, fill the car up and off. But if I've got to sit there for a half hour to 45 minutes or even an hour to charge the damn car up, I'm going to be pissed.
Like I said, that stuff, that kind of stuff's going to be way better in 10 years. Yeah, you
Oh,
can
here
charge
comes a
at home
D.
flying with Stan.
Here
'Cause they
comes a
give you-
DT Energy truck. What the hell they're doing? A big one.
Because Stan, they actually give you a 110 charger, but you like I said, you can also get a 220 plug installed in your house, and then you can get a 220 adapter for the car.
How the industry could ever sell its products. The use of e-cigarettes exploded. Juul quickly swallowed up more than 50% of the market. The FDA is saying no more to Juul.
There's an electrician dude I watch on. I catch his videos every once in a while on YouTube, and he installs 220 plugs all the time for Tesla owners.
About the size of covering the date on a penny.
Now, this is the only thing I'm wondering, AZ. Does the amount of electric that you pay a month, like your electric bill for charging your car like every day, does that equate less than what you would pay in gas every month? Or is it about the same? Because I've always wondered that. Like if instead of paying $200 in fuel every month, are you just paying an extra 200 on your electric bill? You know? Like I've always wondered, like, is it that much cheaper, or is it a lot cheaper, or is it about the same? So AZ has the 220 plug, and that will get him 47 miles worth of charge per hour. That's not too bad.
The Best in Show winner beat out 6 of the finalists for the prize. You can see Trumpet and his owner, Heather Helmer, taking it all in. To celebrate, we are told Trumpet was treated to a steak lunch in Central Park. Well-deserved Trumpet.
Because I'm sure the Tesla will come out with a lot bigger ones, like 240, 260.
Tells us how his state has really become a border state on this.
$6 per charge.
Thanks for bringing us to your home tonight. That's it for this special.
So I'm assuming he doesn't have to charge it every day. So that's not bad. $6 per charge for 300 miles. Shit. That's a lot cheaper than fuel. Now, does the Tesla tell you exactly how much like electric it's using? Like, does it give you a financial breakdown? Or is that just kind of what you're guessing, or from like your electric bill? Is that kind of how you're breaking it down, or what?
Most people face a misdemeanor charge, not a felony. Surprise, surprise. The release happened that he had blood taken and he had his blood alcohol at over 0.80.
Oh, that F-150, man, that thing's.
He faces up to
If they say it can do what it can do, it's going to be a pretty badass little electric truck.
that. It doesn't offer.
They said you can use it as a generator to run your whole house for up to 3 days.
Yeah.
It's
Have the New York
going to
Times
survive on a.
Now, like most people, you may miss the fashion section of the New
Mimi,
York Times
sure.
today. We don't blame you, But if you skim past the editorials on Elvis breaking bad news and avatars wearing Prada, you find a very important story buried right near the bottom. A story that
Oh, I guess your neighbor's not going to work because it's 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't get it, but hey, that's fine with me.
so fashionable about driving.
Probably up there fell asleep. You hear him in like 10 minutes. Oh shit. Stomping down the stairs. Where's he work at?
Wasn't the fact-
He's the night cook at Denny's.
Ah,
Especially after doing the sports part about the sports film. It seems like this article was spoon fed to the top.
now your tenants don't, do your tenants know that you live stream and all that?
Yeah,
Oh, do they?
And I use the term Pelosi's team very loosely because we're not really sure Nancy's on board with what happened that night. More on that later. The Times refers to Paul Pelosi as a quote swaggering president.
Surprised they don't ever pop in and say hi.
Salt and pepper.
Guess unless they just don't have no interest in it.
Some family and Getty type moves. They quoted friends in Napa. They said,
It's coming right along.
it's a social thing, of course. And it would be harsh, quote unquote, to put him in jail because Napa, quote, drunk driving was always met with understanding rather than criminal charges. But that's not all. We're just getting started. Buried
How many
between
people are actually watching right now?
salt, pepper, hair, and Nancy.
yeah, I don't know what the thing.
Shocking details about what really happened, things we haven't heard, and things that only make this night seem more suspicious. For example, according to the Times, there was a witness at the scene of the collision. A witness. Funny because we asked for witness statements and they
Holy crap, there's
Oh, here he
like,
comes now.
there's 19 people watching.
just
Okay. Mia's gonna stay right here. I'll be right back,
Oh,
Justin.
what happened with that?
so we have. You know,
I did not hear that they shut them down.
that's all. He was always-
Didn't they get bought out by like Marlboro or something?
We don't know.
Like, is it a permanent shutdown or what? Like, where all their shit's starting to start getting pulled from the shelves or what? Why the fuck would they? I don't understand. What was the issue with Jewel? I mean, if they're gonna start doing that, they might as well pull alcohol and cigarettes and every other damn thing. So they might as well just pull cigarettes and alcohol and everything from the shelves. Like, let's worry about a couple of kids fucking smoking on a vape, but screw the 10,000, 20,000 people a year killed from drunk drivers. Fucking stupid shit. I swear. Priorities all fucked up everywhere.
This is the first time we're hearing.
Makes
that.
no sense.
So prime time call. They took-
That's their biggest concern.
Saw the crash, stopped the
I don't know, JD. He's something about taking his neighbor to work or something. So he wasn't sure because his neighbor was supposed to be at work at 7 o'clock and it's already 7:05. If somebody wants to come up on the panel with me, appreciate it.
This isn't my jurisdiction. I'm out of here. What? We asked the
He
sheriff,
needs to mute his mic. What does mute his mic mean?
believe it or not, he told us he knew the answer.
I don't know. Did he give me co-host abilities? Yeah, he did. Yeah, I'll just mute him. What's up, David?
Hey, Justin.
Does that make any sense to you? What's up, David?
Yeah, I thought I'd come and join you for a bit.
Like, why the fuck does the government want to ban any vaping company? But it's like screw alcohol and cigarettes and everything else. Like,
Sorry, what was that?
so stupid.
Yeah, he's new with his mic, I think, by the looks of it.
Do I?
I've cheered Laura up. I've just upgraded her PlayStation 5 network to the next level.
Yeah. Laura has her own PS5.
I'm gonna hear you.
I thought you guys did all PC gaming. So David, when are you gonna get into the GTA roleplay servers? I wanna watch those videos.
Just a minute, Justin. I don't know why my sound's gone.
Yeah, apparently.
Right, I can hear you now.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Suddenly my sound went to my PlayStation control. It was like, huh? I didn't tell you to do that. Yeah, I've just upgraded Laura's PlayStation network to the next level, so I've cheered her up a bit. As long as she's not sat on it all night.
Did it take forever to do it?
No, she only had to pay an extra 16 quid.
I hate doing updates on systems. They always seem to take forever.
Yeah.
Although I haven't tried it on my new internet, but
Did she tell you I had another argument with Amazon? You'd have really thought, after all the shit I've had this week, they'd have made my order correct. And they delivered my PC fans, my replacement PC fans, and the second hand scratched a buggery. I was like, you've got to be taking them.
didn't they? You just dealt with them over that fucking printer too. Huh? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, so they're sending me out a replacement.
Did they tell you could keep the other ones?
No, because he tried to tell me to keep them, and I was like, no, you're just trying to get me, yeah, to freaking dispose of them. I went, no, you can pay the postage, take them back, and fucking dump them yourself.
Well, I mean, was there anything wrong? Did they work or no?
Half the parts are missing.
Oh shit!
So like, there's the controller board's missing, the remote control's missing.
I was gonna say because if it's a working unit and there's nothing wrong with it but some scratches, shit, I'd keep it anyway.
Yeah, well, like I said, normally I'd say yeah, I'd keep it, but there's so many parts missing. It was like, no, you can
Oh,
you can
yeah.
have it back and you can dispose of it, because that's all they do. When they tell you to keep it, they just want you to get rid of it. And I bought a steam train for kids to build, a stainless steel steam train from a charity shop for Laura's nephew, thinking, oh, that'd be a good project for him. Got it home, opened the box. It's just a fucking screwdriver, the bastards.
Oh my god! You need to stop buying shit. Just stay off there. Just stop.
Thanks for the screwdriver and the £5 plastic box.
You must have this. Oh, here comes a sucker face when you go to buy things.
Yeah.
I swear, man, you get screwed left and right every time you go buy something. Just send me the money. I'll order your shit for you.
This is why I've never learned to drive, because I've got to buy a freaking car. They'd sell me one without wheels. It's only had one owner. And he run it over with a steamroller.
JD. Hello.
JD's hanging.
What the hell he's doing? Just gonna keep asking for him to start his video. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
No problem.
Oh, there you go. You all right, JD?
How's it going? I was
Yeah.
trying to make you hear my eating sounds, but I forgot that Zoom has the good noise suppression.
So you were sucking your mic off for nothing, man.
It really was. It was pretty bad. It was a lot of smacking.
You always get these good sounds, though.
I heard that open, the soda.
Yeah, that sounded refreshing.
Yeah, now it's kind of Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I love Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, to make matters worse with Amazon, they ordered the items that I ordered last night. I ordered them just after I finished talking to you. Yeah. And we
Oh, yeah.
got on the bus. Yeah, they were supposed to be delivered tomorrow. Got on the bus, got notification to say items have been delivered. I was like, for fuck's sake, somebody must have literally run, grabbed them, and shipped them. That was fast.
Yeah, that's like last night. I contacted that seller on eBay about my chair breaking. And I told him, I said, it's been 2 months. I said, there's a 3-month return policy on it. I said, I either want my money back or an upgraded chair. And they said, well, they didn't want to do either one of them. So they were like, well, we'll just send you another chair. Sent it out today. Like they literally responded within 2 minutes. I have never had a seller on any website respond that quick. I literally sent them the message and 2 minutes later, they were like, can you send us pictures of the item, please? So I
Yeah,
sent
some
them.
eBay sellers are pretty good. Some are just
That was
hell-bent
it.
on ripping you
That
off.
was through eBay.
Yeah, and then I
Hmm.
was like, and then like 2 minutes went by, they asked for pictures. I sent the pictures off immediately within a minute or so. And then within like 2 to 5 minutes later, they sent me a message back, said, would you like a new chair? That's what we can do for you. I was like, yeah, just send me another one. I think if it breaks again, then I'll contact eBay about it.
Hey, drone shots, Ron, AZ, Marshall, Marie, if you're still here.
Just a minute, guys.
David Preston's out in the chat. Hey, David.
I'm in here.
Oh, hey.
Just a minute.
But yeah, when I looked up the location of the seller, it was from China. So I'm assuming it was their daytime. And the messages were very like just really bland. They were like, would you like another chair? Let us know, please. Like, you know how they write shit out?
Yeah.
It doesn't quite fit. It's like not the way we would say it. So I could tell it was like a Chinese response. I was like, just send me another fucking chair. But they obviously have it in the US because it's shipped with FedEx already. So,
Nice.
so
And
it's
you're
probably
keeping the old one too, he said?
Yeah, I told them you want to send it back. I said, I'm not fucking breaking that chair down and putting it in a box, send it back to you so you can throw it away. Fuck that. I'm gonna take the back off. If I can't fix it, I'm gonna take the back off and use it as a footstool.
Yeah, I would.
We'll just match.
Yeah,
my
there you
chair
go.
with the other one.
I don't know if you guys have noticed in America, but over here in the UK, a lot of the stuff we're buying off eBay now comes from Amazon. It actually get delivered by Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's because the third party seller is telling you, David, I'll sell you this controller for $20, right? And you're like, okay, great. And you order it off of eBay. Well, they just take your information, go over to Amazon, pay the $15 for the controller and have it shipped directly to you for free. And then they made $5 off of you. Third party sellers do it all the time. That's why you can buy Walmart shit off of Amazon, like Walmart store brand stuff. Because
Yeah.
that's all they're doing is they're just ordering it straight from Walmart and just giving them your address and having it shipped to you. So you're literally going through a third party person for no reason when you could just go straight to Walmart and buy it yourself. But people don't care, people don't pay attention to that stuff.
I don't know. I think Amazon must have a third party dealer with me. Every time I do an order, they must go, right, guys, what we got in the trash? Yeah, that'll do. Send him that.
Yeah, that or your fucking address is on some kind of Amazon shit list. Like, I don't know what you did to them, but
Yeah, it could be.
like previous tenants screwed around with Amazon too much. You guys are on some blacklist.
Well,
Did you end up getting the same printer, David, or?
no,
They
they've stopped selling that printer because apparently, yeah, they were supposed to be sending me the same printer, but they come back to me and said, we've stopped selling it because too many people are complaining about different faults with them.
So they
The
should have
worst-
recalled it.
The worst bit is the printer, when it prints, is spot on. Yeah, no defects, no faults, no failed prints, nothing. Yeah. It's just whatever happened the other night, the electric was going back through the cable. And you could see the blue of the electric going around the cable, back up the cable. It was like, the hell?
Oh my God.
Well, that's the thing is the programming could be there, right? But their hardware sucks.
Yeah.
Right? Like their boards or whatever they're using, their programming's probably spot on. It's like you said, it prints really well, but the actual physical hardware they're using is probably not powered right or underpowered. So what are you thinking about getting it instead if you get another one like an
They're
Ender or something?
sending me out another one. It's got a weird name, Fokotui. And it's an Amnet
Did he just
printer
say
rebranded. Basically, the sellers added the the upgraded springs and all that, and then put his name on it.
Would you say it was Fakachui?
I thought he said fuck JD.
Fuck. Boy, that's an off brand.
Hold on, how do you spell that? Because I want to look it up on Amazon.
I'm gonna have a look now.
Let me see.
Oh no, they've changed the name of it now. It's Popozono. Popozono. What the
Hey,
hell?
hey, Murray.
Yeah, so they've changed the name of it, but yeah, the other one.
You're muted, Murray.
Okay, yep, I'm
Yeah,
back.
I muted him after I finally figured out your gibberish, JD.
No,
Well, I just made both you and David co-hosts, so.
I wasn't sure if you left Mia there, so I told him that you should mute your mic if you're leaving Mia, but
Yeah, she gets a little excited when I come back, not necessarily when I go, but
Apparently Laura's not asleep, David. Yeah, I think you woke her up. He said, who let David on here?
No, Laura's not asleep. Laura's actually on the PlayStation.
Oh,
hey,
okay.
Laura. Hey, Kelly. Kelly's out there.
Right. The other brand is Fokoos. Fokos Oddin.
It's just funny the way you say that.
well, it almost linguistically sounds almost like they're saying focus.
I would have said, oh, Fuco's 3D printer. Damn, it's $349 over here.
Yeah, but we're in the UK. Everything's fucked.
How much was it over there?
179.
Yeah, it's $349 here, but you can save an extra 20% with a coupon. I mean, it's a nice looking printer for
Looks
like
great.
just the aesthetic of it's nice, but
Yeah, the one that
Hello,
sent,
Marie S. How you doing?
Hey, Marie.
S is in the chat.
yeah, the one they're sending me has been upgraded with the new springs, new bed, new touch screen. It's got everything. So I was like, yeah, I'll take that one.
let me read the reviews on it.
Comes with its own exploding diapad, probably.
He's gonna get it. It's gonna be like missing the bed and extruder.
If you want an extruder, you got to pay extra for that.
Twat. What? Twat's nice. Laura says, say twat.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's got a 4.4 star rating here in the US. And a lot of people are saying Creality, watch yourself in the comments. So
Oh, really? So 4.4. It must be out of 5 stars, right?
yeah.
Yeah. The one they're sending me, I'll put the link in the.
And they want to throw the book at everybody who happens to see.
Let's see what the 1 stars are saying.
This one's only got 1 star, 1 rating, but it's got 5 stars. The guy that's done the rating has really given it a really big review. Told us everything we need to set up and everything.
Okay, so some of the 1 stars are saying absolutely perfect, but just for beginners. So they obviously are too advanced for it. But they said overall a good printer. They just don't think it's up to their level. So they gave it a 1 star. One person said smoke's awful and smells. Extruder cooling fan stopped working on second print. Uh,
David knows
I
about
mean,
this,
there's-
the awful smell part, I think.
Yeah.
uh,
No, Laura, I'm not telling him how to say TWAT. Behave.
what's up, you twat?
Twat.
What did she
Quit.
say that one day in the chat?
It's
You uppity twats or something when we were
You
talking about air
twat.
conditioning?
yeah.
What did
we
she say?
we say it in the British language. It's a twat.
Twat.
Kind of like when you throw a ball against a wall, it goes splat. Twat.
Twat. You gotta get really twat.
Gotta
I
get
really
up
gotta give it twat.
there. I've always said, man, it's like Australian and British people, they it just sound so refined when they cuss. Americans just sound vulgar as hell.
Yeah, Marie, my tenant is doing okay. I understand he's back home. He had it wasn't kidney stones. It was what, liver stones or something, or
Ooh, whoa.
and he had an infection. So
Well, my dad had kidney stones and I had to take him to the emergency room and I thought he was dying. He was all over the back of the van, flopping around, and
oh yeah, well that's why they came
he
with
couldn't tell me what was going on. I was like, what the heck?
Tell you what, Laura's well swearing tonight.
Yeah, she says we're all a bunch of wankers.
You wanker.
Yeah, you wanker. Mind you, sometimes when I swear, people go, "Why do you have to say it so posh?" Because I'll go, "You can just go and fuck off." They say I say it polite. How do you swear but be polite?
Well, it's like when you guys say that to me, I'm like, oh, thank you. JD says it, I'm like, you prick.
I like Tim's version of the English when he speaks. He goes, "Does one want cup of tea and cake?"
Marie says gallbladder. Is that what it was, Marie?
Yeah,
There's gallstones.
No, it's liver stones. It's
liver,
like,
liver,
It was liver stones?
Yeah, gallstones. They removed the gallbladder, but
yeah,
That's what I had done.
yeah, liver stones. They can cut the liver and take them out, and it reseals, but it's
Ooh.
painful.
Ugh.
hey, here comes Ron.
Here's the guy that
Run.
likes to to you.
I have 2 big ones in my sandbag. I don't know what they are, but
Whoa,
Yes.
Ron, put those down. Scaring me.
In your sandbag, what?
They're trying to flex. It was you see him?
you know that's all testicles are, right? Just a sandbag to keep water from going into your bum.
That silenced the room.
It's a different angle, Ron.
Yeah. In the medic room at Bismarck. Hey, you never know
Oh.
where I'm gonna pop up.
Well, Ron, would you like to explain to people what liver stones are?
What, liver stones?
Yeah.
Never heard of them.
Yikes.
I haven't heard of them either.
I've heard of them because I've had a family member that had liver stones, but they had to have their liver cut open and some sort of keyhole surgery to take them out. And apparently it was very painful.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
Well, that would be almost like the sea, you know.
I've had kidney stones and
That would be, you know, any kind of major surgery like that is no fun.
Now, Laura had a gallbladder removed.
Let's see what Dr. Google says.
Yeah, that's what I just trying to get. This is too
Let's see
long.
what
to-
Dr. Google says. You're all dead.
Yeah, how you self-diagnose yourself.
Oh, Curtis says one more day and he's on vacation.
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm always on vacation.
So JD, when do you head out for Colorado?
I think we're gonna go Monday, and we're
Okay.
gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do a bunch of the Kansas River flying on the way there, and then we're gonna try to make it, over halfway Monday, and then stop and do the rest the next.
You're going to be down in southern Colorado, right?
Yeah, we're thinking still the Great Sand Dunes and then Mesa Verde.
Mm.
That's the point, talking
If
about drones. Justin, I've got a message from Laura for you.
What's up?
You can just fuck off with your fucking app. She checked the app last night, and where she takes a drone and flies it, it turns out it's in a serious no-fly zone.
Mm.
How the hell's
There you
that
go.
my fault?
She wouldn't have noticed if you hadn't told her.
Yeah. Well, David, here's your answer. And this makes sense. It says normally your bile contains enough chemicals to dissolve the cholesterol excreted by your liver. But if your liver excretes more cholesterol than your bile can dissolve, the excessive cholesterol may form into crystals and eventually into stones. Then your bile contains too much bilirubin. And that's where when you have too much bilirubin, that's when you know some people turn yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow color. Yeah. Mm.
So there is such a thing then as liver stones.
Yeah.
Hey, Team
Because,
Danzer.
when they told me that that's what he had, I just kind of like scratched my head and says, well, it's been a long time since I've had anything to do with the medical industry. So,
Or you got to go by both apps because they conflict with each other all the time. Don't just go by one. And look it
Justin's
up
had to
on
go
both.
in to get beans removed from his liver because he just swallows those burritos whole. So those beans don't break down. So they get caught
Those
up down
come
there, and
out
they
the
gotta.
other end. Oh, what are you talking about? It's like, okay.
They
Team
try to get him to chew
Dancer
his
Ships,
food.
I made you a moderator.
Yeah, there's another one of Danzer's. He's got quite a few channels.
Yeah.
Go by air maps. Don't ever go by what DJI says.
And whatever you do, record your footage onto your phone. So if they shoot your drone down, you've got a spectacular video.
Or Laura get an Autel and just to hell with them,
For now. Telling you that's going to change. You just got to turn that little switch on. It's already built in.
It's getting there.
Well, this is the thing is Alltel will tell you that it's a no-fly zone. It just doesn't stop you from going into it. But the hardware is already built into the drones. It's just a matter of them turning it on one day.
Well, if DJI says you can fly, just be very careful.
But you gotta
Even though
go-
Air Map says you can't legally, if DJI has, at least you can take off and stay below treetop level.
But you
Yeah.
got to go by both of them and come up with your best judgment of what you can do, because they're going to conflict with each other. But Air Maps is the one that normally you get your authorizations through anyway. You don't get that through the DJI map.
Yeah, but I don't know if she can get authorization in the UK.
Yeah,
through
you
Air
can.
Maps.
If the Air Maps is available on their app store, then it's
What I would say, to Laura is just fucking fly it, because the chances of the police over here actually catching you, it's zero. Shoplifters and all sorts of walking past the police to even sell the shit to the police. Just no chance of them.
Well, and the thing of it is too, is as long as you're careful, as long as you're observant, as long as you're not harassing anybody or doing anything, you're probably safe.
Now, well, she's spoken. There's a nursery near the edge of the field, and she's spoken to them, and they've just said as long as you don't fly it during dinner time and break times, they're fine with it. In fact, they don't mind letting the kids sit in the window and watch her do it. gives them a bit of a break. So if they're happy,
And all that's left is the purest tasting water. Let's compare a tasty Brita filter.
Yeah, it'd be nice if Autel made a big enough dent in DJI that they would have to refine the.
Well, the thing of it
restrictiveness,
is
you know, 'cause-
my complaint is with the FAA. Has nothing to do with the manufacturers. The FAA, to me, that'd be like if you had a car and you wanted to make a right-hand turn up ahead, and it says you can make a right-hand turn, and all of a sudden the car says, "Nope, you're not going to do it."
Yeah, but
Well,
the FAA
DJI is
has-
the one setting it, right?
Yeah, but the FAA has nothing to do with DJI's geofencing because
Yeah, they're
Alltel
setting
doesn't
it.
have to have it. If Alltel doesn't have to have it, DJI doesn't have to. They choose to do that. And this is the thing is the minute somebody flies an Alltel drone in the middle of a fucking stadium and it goes national, Alltel's gonna flip that switch.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Because you can't put the same argument of, well, if you drive a Ford and you wreck it into somebody else's house, is that Ford's fault? Because that's not the way it
Yeah,
translates.
Justin, then you're putting the horse before the cart, way it should be. But let's talk about gun control. That blame the gun. Let's sue the manufacturers for manufacturing a gun. And you know the gun manufacturers, they're what's the problem. It's not the idiots with the guns. It's the gun control.
Yes, but that's the problem though, is that's not the way it's gonna translate to Alltel though. They're gonna get so much shit from the public that to them it's more of a PR nightmare. And like I said, the system's already in the drones because it warns you when you're in a no-fly zone. The only thing they have to do is flip it on. That's it.
My
Those are good.
my hotel doesn't warn me that I'm in a no-fly zone at all.
I don't think you've been in a true no-fly zone then. Because
Oh,
people-
yes,
You went
yes.
to-
I was able to take that hotel off. Remember when I had early spring, I was doing a site approval or looking at sites for river cams. The DJI just sat there on the ground. The
Yeah, but-
hotel took right off, flew all around, did everything I wanted to do and came back. That's the reason I bought the hotel.
But there's been multiple situations where two DJI drones are sitting in the same spot and one will allow you to take off and the other one won't.
They're older ones.
No, there's been cases where Air 2s and Mini 2s and even DJI FPV drones have all been in the same location.
The original
One will
Inspires,
fly and
the
other
original
one-
Inspires did not have any kind of
I'm
geo.
talking about the newer drones though. I've seen situations where Air 2s and Mini 2s have been in the same location at the same time. And one would allow them to take off and the other one won't allow you to. It's like they all have a damn mind of their own.
That's scary.
in the US, can you actually set no-fly zones? Because like over here, say like my local football club, Preston North End, they've set a no-fly zone over the stadium and car park. Yeah, but they were able to set it themselves.
No, what you do here is you have to apply to the FAA to get a no-fly zone, put in the parameters, how high, the reason for, and you can apply for different versions. In other words, let's say you were going to have a car show. You didn't want anybody flying over these antique cars. You could establish a no-fly zone for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then after that it was off.
You can get it for a house too. There's two houses over here, really nice upscale houses. That when you fly near them, they're actually rented out over top of them.
Yeah, we've got a few celebrities that have done that over here.
But you have to pay a crap ton of money to the FAA for that too. It's not cheap. I think it's like upwards of 20,000.
But to people like you, Justin, that's just pittance, you know. You know, when you have that big trust fund behind you.
Yeah, but you say pittance. Justin says burrito fund.
Yeah, but see, what you may not know, David, is that Justin is just walking among us commoners. He comes from furniture royalty, and he's got a trust fund. I don't know how many millions or billions of dollars that he doesn't want anybody to know about.
All them picture frames then are all like wall saves.
I'm still worth 800 million. Something like that, I don't know.
Something like that, yep.
I don't even remember.
But he doesn't tell anybody. Because he wants to walk among the you say commoners, right? Commoners. Or I've heard him say, I want to interact with the little people, You know,
It's
Civilians,
the
The
minions,
peasants.
the
the
peasants, yes.
civilians.
the peasants. Yeah, I've heard him say peasants too. Yep,
But he has the mindset of hugeness.
yep. Yes, he does.
I buy the mindset of hugeness.
We're just subjects to him.
Yep.
Sit up on my throne of lies.
One would like one to piss off.
Oh, man.
So
David,
JD, how many days are you going on your trip?
I'm thinking we'll probably be leaving Monday and then coming back probably Saturday.
Okay.
Maybe do.
that was a rhetorical question, JD.
JD, you ought to come up further north in Colorado.
Oh, hey, JD, I was just messing with it.
Do
I'll
what?
come down and meet you.
Yeah,
Somewhere?
you need to meet Ron up in northern Colorado.
Yeah, if it's ends up being super hot, we end up might change our plans because yeah, it's the dunes are definitely going to be not a fun place to be if it's 100-degree weather like it has been in Colorado.
Yeah,
Well,
just
they have dunes in Colorado
Huge, yeah. It's
because they have the huge ass ones in Glamis and Dumont in or Nevada.
What's the nearest town you're going to, JD?
Alamosa is right there.
yeah, just be aware, JD. Yeah, you're gonna have to be very, very careful way over there because if you injure yourself, Ron's coming for you.
Oh no, that's right.
Ambulance driver, this you
The
son of a
face
bitch.
as the ambulance pulls up and Ron gets out.
Listen, Mr. Meter Reader, shut up.
We did see a Lifeline chopper had to come in. We were up in Mount Evans, and somebody I guess came off their mountain bike, which it's up in the mountains, so it was super steep. So they must have
Oh,
been.
wow.
We obviously didn't see any of the person, but just saw the helicopter landed on the middle of the road, and we were inside eating. Like, what the heck's going on?
What happened
Oh,
to
yeah,
Jake?
I've been down that way.
Tractor accidentally went out the side of the helicopter.
What's that, Ron?
I've been down there.
He's been down there. Okay.
To the
Yeah,
dunes.
you're east of, I'm sorry, west. There's Grand Junction.
Shocker.
Yeah, you're west of Pueblo. I
Yeah,
think
it's
you're
like,
about 3 hours south of Denver.
yeah, it's like he's not some international playboy or something. We've seen his photos.
Laura,
I'm on there with yachts.
5 more minutes, please.
Yeah, the sand dunes are like mountain size. It's insane. Like we
That's the way
hiked
they
up.
are in Dumont too.
We started hiking up into them. We got like partway up one. Planning when we were starting out, like, well, we're gonna, kind of pointing to where we're gonna try to get. And we got like halfway up one of the dunes. We're like, okay, I guess.
We used to put the paddle tires on my dirt bike while out there at Dumont. I'd get all the way to the top of Dumont Dune, and I would look like just a little tiny dot at the very top. You
It's
could barely
insane. Yeah,
see.
you could see all the people out here. Yeah.
And then we'd take the sand rail up there and do wheelies all the way to the top. And this 4-seater sand rail.
Well, it would throw sand out the back tire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do in the dunes, JD?
Well, that's why we're still debating on it. We went before and we wanted to camp in the dunes. Like you can go out and hike and just
What?
set up and camp. So we were wanting to do that.
Get
the
yourself
middle
a
of
sat
this.
phone, buddy.
But there was some they said storms were coming and the Rangers talked us out of it. We're like, shit. So we regretted it big time when we got back that that was our main point of going there was to hike out in the dunes and camp out there.
Hey, Ron,
So we're
how
thinking
is
about doing
how
that.
is cellular connections out there?
Oh, out there in Colorado? I don't know.
You realize he's just getting your itinerary, right, JD? Ron's just
Right,
sold
yeah.
it.
He's
Where are you
he's
going after
tracking.
that?
What are your coordinates?
Yeah. Which gas station you stopping at what time again?
Yeah, come
Hey,
on, we'll
Steve.
go up to Pikes Peak. We'll do some hiking up there.
Disappear.
They
Up
charge
into
so
the-
much to get in there now.
Hey, Steve.
Really?
They
Yeah, it's
charge a lot
insane.
to get to Pikes Peak.
It's a per person too. It's not per car anymore. It was insane, like $20 or something a piece. Like what? And then we went another time and it was closed because they were doing a bike race. Like the whole mountain's closed. Like really?
Oh, they have those car races up there too.
Yep.
All right,
It
guys,
might
I'm
have been a
jumping,
car. No, it was bike. I think it was bike.
I'm jumping off.
Okay, Justin.
See you guys later.
All right.
It's late, Justin.
Is he gonna go eat again?
Thanks, Justin.
Yeah, it's feeding time.
Feeding
Time to
time.
head to the south.
There we go. It's enough out of you.
I see Laura's been bugging you too, David.
Oh, yes. It's bedtime, apparently.
Yep.
The good thing is, I sleep in the living room. She sleeps in the bedroom. So I can stay up.
Steve Carpenter.
Yep. Steve's here and Curtis is here and Curtis is off after tomorrow. And you're off after tomorrow too, aren't you, Ron?
Thank God. I'm halfway through my shift.
So you'll be driving back tomorrow or to
Yes.
First thing you got to do is take the car back, right?
I do. Yeah.
If he's in a rental car, because they wouldn't pay him mileage on his truck. So he had to take a rental car over there. Then he's got to return back to the rental place, and turn the car in,
but they
get
pay
his
for
truck,
that?
and then head home.
They pay for the rental, but not your
Yeah, you have to prove that a rental was not available. Otherwise, they won't pay you mileage. When they send me anywhere extra other than my normal base. Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a negotiation to me. It's like, you want me to go to another base, pay for my mileage. If you don't want me to go to another base, get somebody else.
No, like I said, there's a rental. I actually had the rental car people deliver the car right to the apartment yesterday.
nice.
Yeah, but it's nice for when you're going, but when you're leaving, you got to go back and swap out the rental car.
Well, I'm gonna call them on the way back tomorrow morning and see if they'll pick up the car at the rental place again, or at the apartment. If so, I'll just transfer my stuff out of the car into the truck and away I go.
You're out of there.
There's Justin keyboard warrior time.
Justin says
When you leaving, JD?
So
Thinking Monday, like Monday afternoon, morning-ish, because we're just gonna go, halfway.
Do you think he goes through?
We were gonna stop and do some stuff in Topeka. The Evil Knievel museum's there, but they're closed Mondays, of course. So might hit it on the way back. There's some kind of a air museum there too.
You know, who really knows? But what he gets compromised consistently.
I think you ought to go to Northern California, Northern Colorado. I'll come down, fly some drones.
Well, I think I got your number somewhere. So if we do switch it up,
you know, it's the old Ron. Yeah, I've got your number somewhere.
the-
Put it down on this little piece of paper.
no, I do. It literally is one of those situations. I do have it. If I don't, I have your email for sure.
Why don't you store it in your phone?
Because I'm an idiot. No, I don't even see my pen.
There you go, JD. I put it in the private chat.
Put it in the private chat. Put it in your phone.
Okay.
No, seriously, I'll come down. Go play around the 14s, fly a drone, watch you crash your cars.
Well, you know what would be great would be for you to put a ramp on the side of one of those mountains and just launch it and watch it go.
Well, I do have plans to jump it off the parking garage.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of old, broken parts that I can
You got a GoPro on it.
glue together. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have like 3 cameras. I don't know if I'll have one on it because it's gonna be destroyed. I mean, it's
Laura says she's going to sleep, so we need to whisper.
Nah,
It's
start the,
3 or
start-
4 stories,
party.
parking garage, and
Yeah. And how is that flying car doing?
actually, I haven't flown it since that skate park time, and I took it way up, and it just fell, I think, twice straight, all the way to the ground. Still working.
What?
I did start looking for wings, like you were talking about, Murray, the foam
Yeah.
wings, to try to do that. Put some foam plane wings on, take it off a ramp.
To get a little parachute for it.
Those wings are gonna have to be huge though for how heavy the cars are.
I'll go with a parachute.
didn't work, Paul. So you can still hear us.
There's Justin.
I thought he
man.
had to go.
Justin says if you meet up with him, JD, you're supposed to dent Ron's truck door.
Don't listen to nonsense like that.
That's how you get in trouble. You listen to him.
That's how you get in trouble. You listen to Justin.
I do have one more DJI Care Refresh. Oops.
Well, I don't have any Ford care refreshers.
And do you want to take the risk that you end up with a Paul Murray situation where they don't want to replace it?
Yeah.
Just give you a voucher to get a new one.
Well, and the sad part of it is, I got the Mini 3, right? 1 battery. And I always fly with at least 3 or 4 batteries so that I can swap them out if I need to or whatever, rotate the batteries. And so I haven't flown the Mini 3 since you guys saw me fly it.
You got the Fly More kit or not?
I ordered the Fly More
Still
kit.
not.
It doesn't come to July the 22nd. That's crazy.
That's insane.
But that's the problem with all these battery parts, isn't it? Now they're saying that they're struggling with the materials to.
Well, except here's an exception to the rule. I think I can go to Amazon. I think. Let me check. I thought I saw it. And I can go to DJI
6, 7, 5, 3, 1.
Mini 3 spare battery.
I can't believe it doesn't come with the prop, the strap. That's like, how much does that cost?
I guess it's not such a good deal. The spare batteries, if you order it from Amazon, I'll screen share this. Get it by August the 12th through September the 15th.
Yeah.
Gee, what a deal.
Those Mini 2 batteries aren't bad. 55.
55 for the Mini 2s, yep. Overnight.
It wouldn't be for me. I think we're getting a warehouse here close, so I might soon have overnight.
Don't fall for that.
Yeah, right.
We've got a warehouse and we can actually see it from our window. And we still can't get overnight shipping. Although, gotta admit, they were pretty good overnight when I ordered it for tomorrow because it was out today, but still fucking delivered it today.
Well, if we get stranded, JD, here we'll come get you. We were up today in Fargo. It's up on the rooftop. Fun morning this morning.
Yeah, you guys can come take us and drop us into the dunes.
Yeah.
There you go, JD, right there.
Toothpick.
Yeah, you could see she is wearing a thong too. So when she turned around, you could see the light color And see the dark patch? Watch her. See there?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. When she turned there, I lost her. I couldn't see.
Thongilla.
All right, Danzer's still lurking. Justin's out there taking messages back.
He's trying to take messages back.
He deleted some. Oh, I see. He's only JD would be mad about not having a strap on. What do we
Why don't
say
you
about
bring
strap
one,
ons?
Justin?
Oh, the Mini 3 not having the strap. That's what he's talking about. I still can't. Yeah, that's insane. That does DJI sell?
Well, yeah, I ordered one. Did you see it?
I don't think so, because I thought last I heard AZ was going to print one or something. Or
This is not from DJI. This is from
okay,
Sky Treat or something, or
does DJI offer one?
not that I know of.
That's insane.
See, it fits around it just like the Autels do. See?
That's like the Mini 2.
Yeah.
Why on earth
And
would
it
it not come with
snaps over
that?
here, and it's rubbery, but it holds everything right in place.
Yeah, I mean,
Why they don't include that? I don't. They're getting to a point where it's like if they were an auto dealer, they would charge you for hubcaps. It's like
it'd be one thing if they were going the other way with the price.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, now I see why you're taking stuff off of it, but you're taking stuff off of it and the price is insane.
and the price is going up.
Like mobile phone companies not giving you a charger anymore.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and all they give you is a short little cable. Then you have to plug it into something, and they don't give you. I had to buy this 50 amp charger.
I think that's how the Mini 2 is. I had to have it came with the cord, and then the brick thing didn't. It came with the Flymore.
Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what the Flymore kit has, but I don't think, I could be wrong. In fact, we can look. It shows what you get with the Flymore. I don't think it comes with the dongle to plug into the wall.
And neither did mine. It's just the cord. So I had to have my own little.
Yep. Let me go over here and look.
And that, I bet you any money that plug is about $50.
I just used some, my old phone one, but like Murray was talking about the other day, those, there's different ratings on those. So mine's probably not charging as fast as it could be.
Yeah, exactly. And I can tell the difference. When I use a regular dongle, it just goes ba-dip, ba-dip. But when I plug it into that high-powered 50 watt job, and it charges.
Yeah, you need a fast charge plug.
AZ said, no, it doesn't, Paul. I think he's talking about the dongle that doesn't come with the dongle.
Doesn't come with it.
And Justin's on a roll out there. Phew.
Okay, here it is
Fingers
right
gonna be
here.
getting tired.
Details. Flymore kit, $189.
Now that's not a
Shipping-
bad price for the Flymore, but when you pay that much for the drone.
Yeah, exactly, because you get the two batteries, But you see there, all it has right there, all it has is that. And that. But you if you want to plug it into a wall charger, you want to charge that into a wall, don't work.
Yeah, I think that's the same kit with the Mini 2, the same setup. That charger looks different, but
See there's what you get.
Jesus, that is a small cable.
Oh, it's a short cable.
Yeah,
The propellers are bigger than that.
Yep.
yeah, I have it all on the floor where I charge because it's like there's the power strip and this much cable.
Is it USB-C?
Well, it's USB-C on this end, but over here it's
Regular.
regular. So what I did is when I bought this, I ordered an extra long USB-C cable
I will see you in the morning.
that will
Bye, man.
charge it.
Have a good night.
All right, bud.
Here it is here. I ordered this cable. So it's black. It's really good quality. It's USB-C on both ends. So it'll plug in there and plug into that charging block. But for right now, what I have it in is I have it in I think this is it's a DJI case. You see it says DJI, but I think it's for the Air 2 or,
Oh, that's one you had.
yeah, I never used.
Yeah, Laura's used a makeup case for
So
hers.
what I did was here, I just take this, put it in over here at an angle so that the sticks are towards that side. Then I put this straight down in here like this. Then I have the little dongle thing with the cable goes right in along the side. And it actually fits in there really nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight squeeze in the Mini 2 case to get all this stuff in there.
Well, I bought a interesting. Remember my problem with getting my Mavic 3 hard case? Kept saying no, it's gonna be enough, and I paid like it was $50, $55 or $59 case, hard case, and they charged me $48.95 for the shipping overnight, next day, 2-day or whatever. And then they kept saying, I ordered it on a Saturday. They said it'd be here Monday. Then they said it'd be there Wednesday. Then they said it'd be there Friday. Then I finally called on Monday because then they said it wouldn't be another week. And I says, what the hell? I ordered it on Amazon, called up Amazon, and they checked it, looked at it, everything. Next thing I know, I get to the right person who said, well, we're going to refund the shipping because then I had received it. We're going to refund the shipping. So then he says, I guess I can't refund the shipping. Hell, I'll just refund the whole thing. So she refunded to my bank account the whole thing, and I got the case for free.
Jeez.
Hey, JD, I think you ought to save your vacation time, buddy. I said, I'll take you to Topless Tuesdays in El Zeta, Montana.
There you go.
Cherries on
There to
top.
deal with your heart attack.
JD, you got to tell your dad we're going to go see Ron, our cousin.
We're going to Sturgis instead.
Yeah.
You can climb all kinds of things here.
Climb those mountains.
Right.
Yeah, if anyone's struggling for cases for your drones, Laura uses a makeup vanity case and she's cut foam out so it fits in. Everything just slots in.
Ah.
But because she takes that box with her, she also uses it as a landing box for a drone to land on.
Does anybody ask her, David, why she has a mirror in there?
But then again, anyone sees Laura with a drone, they all leg it.
I won't tell her you said that, David.
Yeah, I thought about getting a different case, but
I'm
that Mini
expecting
2
the,
one's small enough to
I'm
haul.
expecting the swear words from the bedroom in a minute. Oh, wait.
You went
She just said over the Google, I fucking heard that.
He's
Mm,
supposed to be sleeping.
yeah. Well, guys, I gotta go do shift change. So
Okay, Ron, thanks for popping in, buddy.
yeah, we usually do a
And
briefing.
it's past David's bedtime too. Because next thing you know, she's gonna start throwing coffee cups at him.
That's what it sounds. Yeah. About to get
Normally
physical.
microwaves.
Oh, microwaves. Okay, all
And that
right.
Fishy 3D printer.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, that 3D printer is causing her no end of problems. It's not being collected till tomorrow, and it's been sat in her bedroom doorway where she put it. And every time she passes it, she keeps catching herself on it.
There you go. There you go.
Got to fucking stop it with the microwave.
Okay, gang. Well, I think I'm going to call it then. JD probably is
Sounds good.
dying to get off here, and Ron's got to go do shift change. You look tired. You're not going. You're going to work.
I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning. I couldn't sleep. So,
I'm
I went to
worried
bed.
about you. I'm worried about you, my friend.
yeah, I don't know. I can't seem to. I need to get home and like, oh, there's my real bed.
Yeah. Well, the herd's looking for you too.
I'm sure they are.
You got responsibilities.
They're probably pissed.
Okay,
Yeah.
David, thanks for being here, David, and JD and Ron. Everybody, have a great evening, and we'll see all of you again next time. Probably be tomorrow morning.
JD, did you copy down that number?
I got it.
It's in your phone, right?
No, it's on a piece of paper.
Oh, he put it on. He didn't even put it in his phone.
I don't have my phone here.
Oh man,
I'm going to put it on
he's
my
going to
phone
be doing.
immediately.
He's going to be doing one of those. I know I've got it here somewhere. I know it's here somewhere.
I'm taking it right now as we speak
Okay.
into my phone.
All right, guys.
Okay,
All right.
everybody. Thanks for being here, Steve. Everybody in the chat, Team Danzer, and of course Justin. We'll see everybody again tomorrow.
Don't forget Laura from the other room.
And Laura,
All right.
get a good night's sleep, and we're going to be quiet now.